this room at your own risk. Because it leads to the future. Not a future that will be, but one that might be. This is not an
Wow.
overthrow. It is simply an extension of what began in the old one. It has patterned itself after every dictator who has ever planted the ripping imprint of the boot on the pages of history since the beginning of time.
Hello. A screed against fascism by Rod Serling. Yeah. It's a wonderful anti-fascist monologue by Rod Serling there. That's great.
Okay. I don't know what a screed is, but hello, everyone. Welcome to Black Market Live.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
This is the show where all of us hang out together.
Oh, are we doing a spring? Are we doing spring on everything?
Sure. Yeah, sometimes I like to spice up the intro
Ah, I see.
with dub.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the dub reggae show, everybody. This is the show where we hang out, all of us live together, while we, Black Market Dub here, work on whatever projects we got going on. We record music, all of us together.
Hell yeah.
And I am Brandon, Wise Owl, in Los Angeles. That's Nate, Mr. Black Market, the original.
I'm going to show you guys.
Tennessee.
I'm going to show you guys a fun text I just got. Okay.
Okay. All right,
This is what I have to deal with.
I see a picture of your dog.
Tornado
Time
watch
sensitive.
until 7 p.m.
There you go.
Okay.
How often does that happen?
Happened last night. It's pretty gnarly.
So every day. So for our sample size of today and yesterday, it happens 100% of the time.
So far, 100% of today and yesterday. Yeah.
So what does that mean when a tornado watch comes up? What do you have to do?
Well, I'm in a live stream from my studio, which
Live
also
stream in
happens to
place.
be the most, the safest room in my house anyway. So it's fine. I'll be fine. But there's no tornado. It's fine. There's I think we have a 5% chance or something. It's very, very low probability of an actual tornado coming to Nashville, especially considering they don't really come through Nashville proper. It's once every 100 years. And the last time one came right through my neighborhood was 3 years ago. So I feel like we already made it through. I've got time. I've got time before the next one. I'm playing the odds now.
Yeah, it's been like that about earthquakes in Los Angeles. Well, not like that actually. Not like it happened recently, so we're fine for now.
Right.
It's been overdue for my entire life.
Yeah. I actually had
every day is it should happen even more than it should have happened yesterday.
I actually had really intense paranoia about that in particular
Earthquakes?
when I was living in LA. I was going through some really intense paranoia the last time I was in Los Angeles, and I think I was just smoking too much weed and just overworked and stressed. But I was literally Trump would be well, little Rocket Man, oh, little Kim Jong-un, oh, this little fucker, oh, Kim Jong-un with his stupid little rockets, ha 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 ha. And I would just sit in my house and just be fuck, oh my god, fuck, I'm gonna fucking get blown up by a fucking nuke, fuck, I have to leave. And I seriously had those kinds of thoughts.
Yeah,
I really did.
Yeah, too much weed, man.
Way too much weed. I seriously did. I would lay at night, I'd bed at night, just fuck. Yeah, drove
Is that
me
while
nuts.
you were living when you and I were roommates?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't remember. Maybe
It
I
might have
just
been- it might have been
wasn't paying
kinda-
attention, but I don't remember you ever mentioning that.
No, it was the Hartsook house. Yeah, for sure during the Hartsook
Holy
house.
shit!
And after more so after that, but definitely it started kind of during the Hartsook times, and then definitely leading up to the week I left LA, I was just oh my god, I'm gonna get exploded by a rocket, So
Well, I'm glad that you feel better with your tornado warnings.
yeah. Now, ironically, I moved to a place where I'm in
Jesus.
way greater imminent danger
Yeah.
on a daily basis from natural disasters.
My God.
Oh well. whatever.
All right. Well, hello everybody. We got all of our friends in the chat. Sidewalk Andy says, "I got blocked." No, unfortunately.
There was a
even though you
spam
probably
thing
should be.
that I blocked.
You're not blocked.
Yeah, you're not blocked.
Yeah, no. There's a spammer on
You are
Twitch.
fake news.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy. Fake
So Funky Canuck is here. Hey yo.
yeah. Funky
Hello.
Canuck, thanks for the cool album art, album logo,
Yeah.
animation stuff he sent us. That was really, really cool. I told him, I was like, hey man, can you do animation stuff? Can you like make my logo do some kind of animation thing? And he was like, yeah. And then he did, and it was
And
cool.
then boom.
Yep,
Yeah, Funky Canuck is a
killed it.
multidisciplinary, multi-talented individual there.
Yep.
Last week we
All these
got to
guys
listen to
are.
some of his music.
All these guys are. We have in the chat right now. We've got animators. We've got artists. We've got movie creators. We've got Strike with Chaos Productions. He's a movie maker. He makes movies. He's a
And Andy
movie
cooks beans.
creator. And Andy cooks beans. So pretty
So,
sweet.
Real talented people.
Pretty
here.
sweet.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have basically everyone we need for a self-sustaining Mars colony. We got beans. We got movies. We got dub. We have art.
That's it.
Can you make coffee into food somehow without giving me a heart attack? Can I sustain myself off that only,
Making
Andy?
you afraid of nukes in the post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
Groove Stranger is here. Says, sup, my dudes.
Sick.
Punk is in the details up in here. Happy Valentine's Week. Love to all black marketeers in the chat and hosts.
Did everyone have a good Valentine's Day? I hope you guys did. I had a great one.
Yeah, did you?
I did. Yeah, me and my girl just hung out, made like the most like opulent dinner, like steak, mashed potatoes. Like I think I used like 3 sticks of butter over the entire night. Made like
sounds
the
gross.
most
Nice.
insane brownies. That all the butter went to the brownies. So it's not like we ate it all at once. Just like amazing. Watched Mad Men. It was great. Good time.
Oh, yeah. That's a romantic show.
Really, really great. Yeah, romantic if you just love infidelity.
Right. Yes. Just
Yeah.
cheating on each other.
Yeah.
The romantic thing that my girlfriend and I did for Valentine's Day is she came and stood in the cold to watch me play in my little soccer league. that
Hell
I
yeah.
play.
That's awesome. Punk is in the details wants to know, was relocating to Nashville a Korea move? Kind of a little
Korea move to get away from North Korea.
bit. To get
Yes,
away
it
from
was
North
a-
Korea. Yeah,
it
I
was a
did.
Korea
I
move,
was like,
yes.
hey man, I don't want to deal with Little Rocket Man or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
to
I'm
get off
over
this
this.
West Coast.
I don't want to be caught in the middle of this shit of their love letters they were passing back and forth, and I don't want any of this. I don't want any hurt feelings to cause me to get blowed up. Okay, I'm over it. I'm just gonna leave. So I did. That's not the real reason why I left for Nashville, by the way. But
No.
let's just say there was some undergirding paranoia that accompanied my trip out here.
I mean, more than anything, it was Sari's career, right?
Yes,
Isn't that, like, the
series
main
career,
thing?
and well, both of us, yeah. Because I still had like at the time I had like a gig with Capitol lined up here, and that was like, I was like, cool, I'm gonna move out there to do the Capitol gig in Nashville,
Oh.
and then
I see.
without damaging any professional relationships
burn any bridges now.
I've developed over the years.
Don't
Let's
nuke
just
any
say
bridges.
it didn't work out at all. Not even a little bit. So it is what it is. But I still like all those folks. They're good. It is what it is.
Nice.
All right. Just leave me silently sit and stew in that moment, please. Thanks, Brandon. Jesus.
Sorry, I was just reading Punk in the details comment again because this is the first time that I read it. When you said it at first, I thought that it was like a Freudian slip or something that you said was relocating to Nashville, a Korea move. I was just sitting there appreciating the fact that actually was the joke that Punk is in the details made. And I was silently laughing to myself and enjoying a moment privately, which is what you're supposed to do when you're hosting a show.
Exactly. Thanks for realizing
Yes,
that.
you're welcome.
Recognizing that.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
All right, we've spent the requisite 10 minutes wasting everyone's time while they get into the stream and get here. Brandon, now's when you ask me what we're doing today.
Oh,
Gangnam Style. Funky Kong says. I think he's still talking about Korea, but that'd be funny if we were recording a dub Gangnam Style today.
that would be.
Yeah.
We're not, though.
We're
I do
not,
know
though.
that.
Yeah, I don't think
But
we're ever going to do that.
even though I do know that much,
Yeah.
let me still ask you,
Yes.
Nate, what are we doing today?
That is a great question. So, for people who are familiar with reggae and especially 90s reggae, ska revival stuff, you might be familiar with Bim Scala Bim and Stubborn Records, a really, really amazing band and record label based on the East Coast. Who we've had some very fortunate run-ins with the last year or so. We've been very lucky to be asked to be a part of their Stubborn Records compilation. That's a tribute to one of their the biggest bands on that label, and formative bands on that label, Bim Scala Bim. So they
Boston.
Yeah, from Boston, which I love that because I spent many, many years in Boston. I was more of a Westbound Train guy. They were my Boston reggae band. But I'm delighted to now, after all this time, get more familiar with Bim Scala Bim. They're a super awesome band. But yeah, the guys at Stubborn Records asked Black Market to contribute a track to an upcoming compilation that we've got to get over to them. We've got about a month left. So I decided I'm going to make the entire track yesterday so that we don't run out of time. It's going to be really cool because it's going to be a little different for us because it's a track where I made the track. It's basically, I think I'm going to kind of title it like Black Market featuring Wise Owl or something like that, because it's like kind of a given that you're Black Market with me now, but this is going to feature you more than a regular one of our tracks would, because you're actually going to sing the vocals for
I'm
this
going to
song.
sing on it.
Yeah,
yes.
you're going to sing on
Which I've never done on a Black Market song.
No, I've never had anybody just sing on a Black Market track. So,
Oh, that's true. Nobody's ever
yeah,
done original
I've never even
vocals.
done a cover like this. I've never done a cover where I make a cover of a song and then have someone actually sing the vocal. The closest we got was Joanne Hyland, who I got in touch with this weekend, by the way. It was really great to talk to her. Another fantastic reggae musician. She sang all the backup stuff on the Bowie record, the second Bowie one we did. That's the closest I've come to having somebody sing on some of this stuff. So I don't imagine we're going to have you sing today, but we're going to kind of go through our regular, song and dance of Brandon's going to analyze if this bass line's good enough. I think it's pretty dope. But obviously I'm never against Brandon, recreating, re-recording, completely rethinking the bass that I have. I don't care. But I do like it. I think it sounds pretty cool. It still needs skank guitar, and I think it needs a lead guitar thing. And then I want to have you sing on it first, and then I think what we'll do is send it to John Roy to do a horn pass. So that way he has something to support and play around. Because there is a horn thing on this track that we're doing. We're doing the song Set It Right by Bim Scala Bim, if any of you guys are familiar with that song. There is a horn thing, but it's just a trombone, and it's super loose, and really the whole song, the whole original arrangement is really has a loose feel to it. And my kind of goal with recreating this was really just be okay, here's the chords. These are the chords. I'm not going to sit here and try and recreate this band's performance, because it really was a performance. It's aside from they do change drum feels from section to section, which is another thing I just didn't want to do. I just said, you know what, let's just plow through. I just want this to feel like a really straight, strong, rockers thing.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
And so really what I did is I
haven't heard it yet, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's going to be it's fun. So what I did is I took little things I heard in the bass line and incorporated it into my bass line. It's not a one-to-one bass line. Just same with like I played an organ thing. It's like I found a little musical nugget in their organ and I said, okay, I'm going to expand upon that and make that like the whole organ thing, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, it follows the arrangement pretty much. The tempo's pretty much the same, but it's like a totally different feel. And I want it to be, and that was all like intentional. Like I want this to be like as different as possible. And in the end, we're gonna have John Roy and Brandon on it, and I'll do basically like my patented dub but not dub reggae production at the very end, where I'll probably drop out elements all the time, but I'm basically gonna keep the vocal in the entire time. Will kind of be the plan.
Like how you normally do with the remakes or remixes, dub remixes of classic,
Exactly.
like Elton John or Bowie or whatever.
Exactly. It's
like
gonna
that.
be the same thing. It's like you want Black Market dub does Bim Scala Bim. This is it. This is what it would sound like. It's like
Nice.
ignore everything that I need to ignore to make it sound completely like Black Market dub, while also kind of teasing the cool musical ideas that are in the original, and producing it in a way that is very clearly dub influenced, but features the song prominently. That's kind of the main philosophy behind how to do a Black Market remix in broad strokes. Well, cool. I'm kind of glad you haven't.
Sounds like it's going to be awesome.
I'm kind of glad you haven't heard it because I definitely want to listen to it right now.
Let's do it. By the way, Tommy AU is here. Says evening legends. Good evening, good morning, Tommy.
What's up, Tommy? Thanks to everybody for watching today. It's fun just seeing everyone just pour in right at noon. It's cool. I love all you guys. All right. And the other thing we've got, me and Brandon are what's known as dumb. Yeah. So
you
stupid.
I thought you were going to say something else, and I was trying to like subvert your thing with a joke that we're dumb, but your thing was that we're dumb.
Yes.
That's cute.
We also got horns from John Roy
this is
for Auld Lang Syne, whatever, and he sent it to us as the title of the tracks that he sent was Old Gang Sign, and I was like, oh, that's got to be a Big Audio Dynamite track, Old Gang Sign. And I thought totally went over my head that he was just making a joke on the title of Old Lang Syne.
The exact same thing for me, man. Nate and I didn't talk about it.
What we did talk about was
the next
John
thing.
sent us some stuff. We might have to work on that during the show today.
Right. Yes, we were discussing how we have another Big Audio because it says Old Gang Sign.
Yes.
That sounds so
like
much
Big
like
Audio
a
Dynamite.
title of a Big Audio Dynamite song.
So
they probably do have a song called Old Gang Sign.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel really stupid.
Gosh. Anyway,
I should probably I'll start downloading that just so we can get that going once it's ready.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to put it into your session.
Yeah,
you have more elements than I do.
Yeah, and you don't even need to at this point anyway. You're good. The song's done, so yeah, I just have to do it now. All right. Well, you want to check out? Let's do all this stuff first, and at the end of the show, we'll go back to Auld Lang Syne and drop that stuff
for sure.
check it out. So here's what I need to know from you while we are listening to this. One, what do you want your role to be on this song? Do you want to keep the bass and you play guitar? Do you want to play bass and I'll play guitar, or do you want to play bass and guitar? I don't care. And what other elements do you think totally absent of, what the original has? I don't really care what the original has. I want this just to be our thing.
I wonder if can we listen to the original?
I bet
stream?
you we can. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble for that.
'Cause
And we should.
I need to hear it again. To gauge.
How about let's start with the original before we go into this this remake. It's super different, so I'm really excited for you guys to hear it and to hear what you guys think. I pretty much did all this yesterday, so I'm happy with it, but it needs a little work, I'm sure.
By the way, Tommy says, I've been dub listening hard this week. That's a new thing.
Nice.
Not listening to dub. He's been dub listening.
Scientist and King Tubby are this week's new discoveries. Wow, I am jealous of you. Whoa.
Whoops.
New discoveries. That's amazing.
Wow. Congratulations.
That's yeah,
Enjoy-
dude. Like seriously.
Enjoy listening to Scientist and King Tubby.
Dude, okay, Tommy AU, drop in the chat. What are the are you just kind of finding songs to listen to, or are there albums you're digging into? Let us know what albums you're digging into, because if you need recommendations, you've come to the right place. We can give you King Tubby and Scientist album recommendations pretty easily. All right, so here's the original Bim Scala Bim Set It Right. I think this is from their second album, which is a really cool record.
Yep. And the bass right away. It's that classic third wave
Yeah.
vibe. But if I know my history, and I may be wrong about this, I think this is one of the bands that kind of like established what the third wave sound is going to sound like. You know?
Yeah.
Or
I kind of think
is
you're
that
right.
not
They were like
accurate?
right in there during that time. You know, they were super
like, didn't
early.
they start like in the late 80s or something?
Yeah, or at the early 90s at the very latest. So this is where like the feel changes, which I think is really
Right.
cool.
Boom, boom.
Skank goes away. It's just one guitar, so he's just like switches to this kind of stick thing. Which I don't even really do this. I do it at the very end as like a way just to be like, hey, what up? I remember that.
This feel or that guitar thing?
Like that actual guitar bass kind of thing that they do right there.
Nice.
Also, this is like a one drop. So, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Smoke and mirror sound
boy.
system in the chat says
Smoke and Mirrors is here.
40 years, so they were immediately after two-tone. Okay, so this compilation is to commemorate 40 years.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess.
That's amazing.
Bim Shalabim. Okay, so that puts it in 83. All right, so yeah, this. Damn. Okay, so they like predate the third wave.
This material does?
I don't know what year this song is from.
These albums, I
But
want to
the
say, came out
band-
in the 90s, though.
Yeah, they. Okay, yes, this band. Oh my God, it's so early in the morning. I need to learn how to talk now. This song, this album is from the 90s,
Yes.
but the band. has
Band
been
is
around.
from way before that. That's amazing. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I love this bridge. It's very, very cool. I'm really stoked with how my bridge came out. Also, that there's one thing I did change. If you look in the waveform here of the original song, there's just a big extension. There's a big gap here.
Oh, because you added a piece of music that's not there
yes.
in the original.
Yes. And
exciting.
what I did is there's a moment where they kind of extend this bridge, and I turn it into we just go back to the intro one more time.
Okay.
So I just extend it out. So something you'll have to do singing wise differently, but it is you're going to be singing over a different note, which will be interesting. Which I think you should just sing how he sings it, and we'll see what happens. But
Okay.
we'll extend that out for now.
So we're just hearing the original.
So yeah, just hear how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I love it. People listening to Steel Pulse. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gotta get hip to our Steel Pulse video if you haven't yet.
Yep. Make sure to check it out. Playback.
That one's good. Brandon did a really good job on that. That one feels like a fucking actual documentary compared to some of the shit I've made for that same exact program.
Yeah, we'll see. The next one coming up is going to be our best video yet, edited by Nate, I'm sure.
That's what you keep saying. We'll see about that.
Smoke and Mirror says I'm editing Dan's vocals on a track today. Is this
Is this
that
Dan?
this vocalist here? Nice.
Yeah,
This is a good song, man.
It's a really good song.
It's a really good song. You said it right.
Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors has a tendency of assuming that we know all the same amazing people that he does, and he goes, "Hey, I'm just working with Bob over here, the guy who's like, an amazing, incredible reggae artist that right?" I'm like, "No, I don't know him."
Bob.
Or whoever.
I know him as Bob.
Smoke and Mirrors has his Rolodex is one to envy. Let me put it that way. He's always on the horn with somebody amazing.
Yes.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So he's working on another same one for Smoke and Mirrors is doing his own track for this same compilation, and Brandon's gonna be on that too. Brandon's a hot commodity. Just put it that way. And Smoke and Mirrors will be on our version too, so it'll be cool.
Right, yeah. You're going to be on too as well there, Johan.
Yeah, John, we're definitely going to have you do some kind of horn thing on this one. Although I think I'm just going to have you completely ignore the original horns and just come up with some kind of cool thing to just go off of Brandon's vocal.
Strike with Chaos Production says, love playback. When do we get to see Nate talk down to Zeppelin?
Really soon. I've got about 10 minutes left to edit of the episode, and then I got to send it to Brandon for like notes, and then I'm going to do one more like pass to incorporate any notes that I want to incorporate. Sometimes I just ignore Brandon's notes if I don't want to do them.
That's true.
Or if I'm tired.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So I really wanted it out by like today or tomorrow, honestly, but it's looking like if I can push through this weekend, it'll be like next week. At best, it'll be like next week.
Yeah,
So,
get the lead out,
yeah,
Nate.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys will get to see me be a huge condescending prick about one of the greatest albums of all time. Me get to like just rattle off indefensible position after indefensible position about Physical Graffiti, one of the easiest to like albums of all time. But you know what?
You see how like uncomfortably irate I get.
I think it made for a
Honestly
great
angry.
video. It made for a great video because you just caught me off. You just caught me on an
Yeah,
off.
you were
One,
in,
you caught me on an
a funny
off day.
mood that day.
You caught me
You were
on
in
an
a
off
funny
day.
mood.
You caught me on an off day, and then when I just propositioned that, oh hey, Led Zeppelin 3 is my favorite album, it just like literally was like pulling the pin out of a grenade in Brandon's brain, and it just set us both off. We both were just like, okay, fine, well fuck you then, and that was it for the rest of the video. So, it's been interesting trying to carve out any kind of semblance of hey, we're friends and partners that do this together all the time out of that material. But all right, let's check out my shit, and then Brandon can give me his 2 cents on where do we go from here? What do we do next with this track?
Real quick. Sorry, Nate. Real quick. By the way, so
No lie, Physical Graffiti might be my favorite. Dog, come on, dog.
nice. I love it. Oh, you're really gonna love this video then.
Yeah, you are
You're gonna get a lot of joy out of this video.
Okay, but to be fair, the way I make playback and the way I edit this stuff, I am completely fair. I am not favoring my position over Brandon's. I am completely making fun of myself too, because I've kind of felt that way that day. I don't really feel that strongly. I don't really have strong convictions, folks. I kind of float with the wind here where it comes to like how I feel about stuff. So I mean, this review of Physical Graffiti would not like go on my epitaph or anything like that. I would not die on this hill, but that day I would have.
But that day you were willing to.
I was,
yes.
yeah, I was.
I think you even literally said, "I will die on this hill" at some point.
Well, that's not.
Or am I imagining that?
You're probably imagining that.
Yeah. I probably made that part up.
But no, I mean that's why it's going to be a really fun video, because Brandon, I feel like, is kind of he more correctly articulates the common thought and feeling among Led Zeppelin fans, which is that physical graffiti is awesome and it's amazing, and I tend to agree with that.
I'm taking the standard view.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
And I'm taking in the video, I'm taking the view that like, hey man, there's if you take a deeper look at this thing, there's a little there's some of the coolant's leaking under the hood. Needs an oil change.
You're making a hot take, which I'm grateful for you for doing that, because you are the one who actually made the video interesting. And not just two guys taking the standard view and agreeing and moving on.
Brandon said something to me that has stuck in my brain for like a week. Last week he said, I really appreciate you taking this hit to your credibility for the sake of the video. And I was like, well,
moment of
yeah,
for Nate.
I am. I kind of am. It's like, I kind of am. This is like, the thing that bugs me is like, once this video comes out, forever, people are going to be like, do you know what that guy thinks currently? It's always going to be what I think about physical graffiti. It's always, it's never going to not be like, that'll follow me like forever, of like the way I feel about this record. So
Well, Strike with Chaos says, Tombstone reads, Here Lies Black Market. He hated Zeppelin.
here's the thing. I fucking love Led Zeppelin. Man,
Oh, yeah.
I've been re-listening to their whole catalog just to like be in that headspace while I work on this stuff. While I work on this video. And holy shit, man. I mean, I love that band. I love physical graffiti, honestly. It's great. It's just there's parts of it I really don't love. But I don't know. I'm spoiling the fucking video. You guys will see it.
And Smoke and Mirrors says, I see Nate downloaded Old Gang Sign. Okay, so I don't know if you were here, John, but a while ago we were talking about how, so both Nate and I were talking to each other about like, okay, so we have another Big Audio Dynamite song to work on, because we saw that in our inboxes. Because Old Gang Sign sounds like the title to a Big Audio Dynamite song.
It just like that, glancing at it for 2 seconds was like, okay, we got a new Big Audio Dynamite.
That's
awesome.
Big Audio Dynamite.
Sick. Awesome. Got it.
It wasn't until today that we opened it up and went, oh, it's Old Lang Syne. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was stupid of us, but well. All right, let's finally listen to this fucking thing.
The ghost of John Bonham will rip a tornado through Nashville today then.
Well, that's what I say to you. Okay, how about that, Andy?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, let's say that doesn't happen, Andy.
That's funny to all of us who
Seriously,
aren't in Nashville right
last
now.
time there was a tornado through Nashville. It was like 2-3 years ago. I had COVID, and I could hear the tornado sirens going off outside my house. And my girlfriend and I both had COVID. We were so fucking sick that we literally rolled over in bed. It was like 4:30 in the morning. It was like the first sleep we'd gotten in forever because we were so sick. And we rolled over in bed, and we were like, well, I don't know.
If it gets us, then
yeah, like literally,
we're done.
We were too out of.
Oh
we were
my God.
completely out of it. Like if the tornado had come near us, we would have been dead for sure, because we were just so exhausted from COVID.
Wow.
And then it turns out it was literally within 4 miles of our house. It went by. Like it was crazy. Like when we would drive down the street to take our dog to the park, there was like a church that was like split in half because of the tornado trajectory. It was fucking insane.
Hopefully nobody decided to hide in the church, because it would be the safer building.
Yikes. Yeah. All right.
Oh my
God
God.
damn it. Let's listen to the song.
We
now.
got Greg Vellante.
Hell
Hey, y'all.
yeah.
Just ears today as I'm about to drive to work. Have y'all on the speakers.
Greg, a.k.a. Satsuma Scout.
Oh, that's Satsuma.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're on the speakers in the car, so next.
Sweet. Oh, yeah, nice. All right, let's give Greg some drive time commute tunes. Here we go.
A song being played on repeat. Nice. Yeah. Smooth.
So like totally different. like super smooth.
It's really nice because it's like the core of the original music is really this kind of like a, you know, lovers rock,
Yep.
easy,
Totally.
nice, smooth Jamaican
Yep.
love song.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. And
so
we're
thi-
just
this
making
is
it
kinda-
even smoother.
I mean, I don't know if you envision this and intended this, but I'm, you know, hearing it kind of like a Roots Radix, like Night Nurse.
Oh, absolutely.
Style
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing I wanted really the only direction I wanted to give you as a vocalist was just like completely make this your own, you know,
Okay.
internalize the melody,
Right.
you know the lyrics, but then like sing it from,
Don't sing it like him.
don't sing it like him
necessarily.
at all.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
not even a little bit.
Okay.
Like do what you would do, you know,
Yeah.
play to your strengths. Don't try and copy them. Just do
Okay.
what you would do.
Yeah, and that's part of why I picked this song in my short list of options
Yeah.
for you, because
Yeah.
I felt like this was one of the ones that I could do that with, right?
I agree.
Where I could do this vocal part as myself.
I love how this bridge came out. This will be great for dub too. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And there's literally like whole sections where there's just like horn melody. Like there's a whole horn solo part that we'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, in the original it's a trombone solo.
Yeah, it's trombone. So yeah, again, we'll just change it.
Yeah.
It's just a song, you know.
It's just a song.
They're all just songs.
That would be good for you.
This is a really cool arrangement thing that they do that I really love. They do a whole pass of the bridge, then there's a horn solo, and then they go back to the bridge.
Nice.
I really think it's
Going
super
to that bridge
unique.
twice.
Yeah, it's
Come
like
on.
not really something you see very often.
Yeah. Which seems so like
And here comes the
logical
intro
to
again.
do when you see it.
Don't go back to the verse though.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. Yeah, the only change I made to the arrangement is I do the intro
Put
right
the
there.
intro again.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It kind of feels like that's what the song's almost asking for that to happen right there, but yeah, whatever.
So you fixed their song.
I did, yeah, I fixed it for him. Yeah.
I think it sounds really good.
When I submit my mix, I'm gonna go, Bim Scala Bim cover, parentheses, I fixed it for you.
Yeah. Said it right, but
Yeah.
better.
Said it right, literally.
Said it right, said right.
Yeah. Said it right, said Fred. That's what we're gonna do.
Said it right, said Fred. Nate Bublitz, morning, y'all.
Morning, Nate Bublitz. What's up? Yeah.
All right,
so,
great job, man. That
thank
sounds
you.
really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Like, it's I don't know. It's a little bit of a. It's hard to gauge like what to do because it's like, you know, are people who are doing this stuff, are they just going, are they trying to recreate the feel of these original tracks? Because to me, I feel like
Yeah, I don't know.
one, their style is not my wheelhouse. Like, it's just not really what I do. So if you're asking Black Market to do it, this is the way we're gonna do it. You know what I mean? We're gonna take one of their songs and we're gonna origami it into our style. I think that's way cooler than just handing back like a straight up sound alike or something. You know, like.
Well, from what I've seen from the other recent tribute compilation that Stubborn Records has put out, it's called Still Stubborn.
Yeah,
Check it out.
Really good
There's
stuff.
I think there's 4 volumes of it out right now. Hopefully there's more volumes coming out.
Yeah.
Especially hopefully because the tracks that you and I
They have
made
not been featured yet.
haven't been featured yet. So hopefully there's more
Hopefully. Right around the corner.
editions coming.
Right around the corner, I'm
But-
sure.
But they're all really good. But
Actually, to be fair, sorry to interrupt. I did
That's
see on Twitter yesterday,
Yeah.
Stubborn said, we are in the process of putting out Still Stubborn Volume 5, which
nice.
we have to be on
Come
the
on.
5th volume.
Black Market and Wise Owl on Volume 5.
There's no way. There's no
Let's
way.
hear it.
And they
So,
called
yeah,
us back.
Write your congressman, everybody.
They called us back. So, like, I feel like, come on.
They asked us to do
It's
another
not like
one.
they
so-
were like, hey, fuck you. Don't.
Maybe they just feel bad. Maybe they're like, fuck, we're not going to use these guys'
Yeah.
tracks. Let's not use another one of theirs.
Yeah,
Anyway,
maybe.
but from I've been listening to those, and the sense that I get from it is I think everybody just kind of does one of the songs in their own style.
Good.
So
Okay, good. That makes me feel better
we should
about
just
this.
do one in the vibe that we got.
That makes me feel better about it because in a lot of way, smoke and mirror. This is sage advice. I love this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
literally remember this. This should be a fucking Eno card, by the way. We might as
It
well
should
just
be.
make this an informal Eno card
Wow.
moment.
Yeah, this is a really good.
Do it perfectly or do it differently.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love
Either
that.
or.
What that is amazing. I don't know how I've never heard someone say that before, but that's really like that is a perfect way to think about the kind of stuff that we do. Either
Doing
you're
a cover or doing a version of an existing song.
either
Do
like
it perfectly or do it differently.
yeah, because if you do it different, then the difference is you own the differences, so they kind of become perfect at that point, right? Because
And
no
they're
one's done it that
intentional.
and they're intentional and no one's done it
Yeah.
that way yet. So I love that. Wow. God.
So we're doing it what differently?
Yes,
Which one
we're
are we
doing
doing?
it differently. We're doing
Okay,
it differently.
all
We're
right.
definitely not doing it perfectly.
Okay.
Did you hear my version? It's like nothing like the original.
Okay. All right. No, I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right, so
What did we
Next.
just hear?
next question. What do we want to do with this? What's the next move? What do you
Yeah.
think? Should we play it and talk about it and listen to it some more?
Sure. Yes. Please. So, so I'm glad that you are picturing this Night Nurse vibe.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, what I'm talking about here is there's an album by Gregory Isaacs. Everyone, it's called Night Nurse.
Very good.
Yes, it's one of the greats of reggae history. The backing band.
We'll do a playback on that one at some point. I feel like we have
Oh
to.
yeah,
That'd be a really cool one to do a playback.
that
on.
would be a cool one. Yes. But the backing band on that song is one of the major Jamaican backing bands called Roots Radix.
They're my personal favorite group of reggae musicians. I like
Yeah,
them better than
mine
Sly and
too.
Robbie.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5.
I like
kind
them
of
more
like
than the Upsetters.
The main pillars of the Jamaican backing bands.
Yeah,
You know, and I agree. They're my favorite. They're my favorite also.
and they're the best for like when they were like dubbed out. Like if I see a dub album featuring Roots Radix, I know I will like it. I know for a fact I will like love it. 'Cause they're the best in my opinion.
Yeah, man. I mean, fucking most of the great of like the best scientist records, right? Like Evil Curse of the Vampires.
Yeah, most of that stuff's
that's
Roots Radix.
most of it is Roots Radix.
Yeah.
Okay. But so Night Nurse is like, you know, usually used to be like the benchmark, like the finest example of them, like the finest thing that they ever did as a band. And so it has a really distinctive kind of sound. And so I'm glad to hear that is what you're going for, because that's
Yeah.
like the opportunity of a vibe that I hear
Yes,
for this.
totally.
So I think that this bass line can be more Flabba Holt.
Okay.
Flabba Holt is the bass player
Okay.
of Roots Radix. I think it can be even like more into that style.
Cool. Love it. Love it.
So I may want to try a little pass at that.
I love it. And you're featured, so I think it only makes sense that you would play bass on it.
Okay.
I think that's great.
Or alternatively, I could just like give you some suggestions and you play it.
Interesting.
And it could be kind of like I'll leave that up to you, whatever you want to do, because I don't know, it could be fun or
I just,
for you.
It takes me so long to do these bass parts. So, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
It's up
on
to
the
you.
fence about doing it. I do like it though.
Or I can lay down like a guide track, and then later you can record it
Yeah.
yourself or something.
Yeah.
Or take my idea and change it and run with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I would be curious just to hear you kind of analyze it and break it down and see, what could be better about it for sure. I do like my. I don't have a crazy chain on here. I just have it going through Radiator, which just made it sound so much better to me.
The bass.
My
It
bass.
sounds really good.
Really happy with how it sounds.
It makes it clear in like the upper areas.
Yeah.
Like the That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I have the song here on my computer. So yeah, that and this is a good candidate for single guitar skank.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, which is also very different from what they do. Their guitar is like super like loose.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Yeah, it's like super loosey-goosey guitar.
Check it. Yeah,
Yeah.
very American 90s
Yeah.
reggae guitar.
Yeah. What we got in the chat here? Booblets.
It says night nurse.
Yeah, it's like right there, pretty much. Yeah, so the bass part, as far as I know,
Single skank. That'd be so good.
yeah, there's not a whole lot going on in the bass part. It's pretty simple since it's only it's really only 2 chords except for the bridge. The only time there's 2 more chords is during the bridge.
So it sounds like the main section is like 1 to 2, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's awesome.
In what key?
It's C and D minor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's happening in this bridge?
So this part it is F, A minor, and then C, D minor.
Okay.
So that's it. It's pretty.
And that's the only section that's different?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think
Okay,
the
so
bass
then
is,
in the original song, when they change feels, like go to that dance hall feel, it's the same chords. They only change rhythm.
the bass. The bass is different. So like they kind of do this more kind of stuttery thing
Okay.
compared to this.
The one drop.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's the same exact chords.
Yeah.
Nice. We picked a good song. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
An almost one chord shaped song.
I know. I literally, when I discovered that, I was like, yes.
What else do you think? What else do you hear to add?
Well, definitely needs guitar. I mean, got to do that. I'll definitely add guitar on here. I was thinking guitar and possibly even kind of more of like a little loose guitar thing as well.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like a very strict single upbeat, and then also a little flavor guitar in there.
Yeah, I'll probably do both.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, my bass part is ignoring so much from the original. It's like I feel like one, we don't have to use mine as like the Bible bass part.
Right.
And two,
Yeah, because what I'm imagining just sort of taking the idea that yours does and taking it full Flabba-Holt.
Yeah,
which will make it different.
I think you should, and you're gonna be able to do that so much better than I will, and faster. Because like for me, these are all like, yeah, these ideas. I don't want to play bass, Brandon.
All right, Nate doesn't want to play bass. Oh, Dead Human.
Dead
Says
Humans
evening,
here.
gents.
What up?
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only parts maybe I would take inspiration from my bass, and it doesn't even have to be exactly this. It's just the intro thing. That's kind of like what's happening in the original, I think. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even that, I'm not even really doing it. Also, if you want, I don't mind starting with guitar, unless you want to just dive right in on bass. Because I pretty much got the whole thing under my hands.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Whatever you feel.
Maybe
friend.
we'll do a little.
Nate's in charge.
Well, I hate to like shit on your idea to have me do the bass. I just feel like, I don't know. This stuff is so much more intuitive to you, and it's like.
Yeah. No, it's fine, dude. I'll
yeah.
do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Don't think I won't do it.
Okay. Well, now I have to find a pick. I have to find a guitar pick in my recording studio, Brandon.
Are you having trouble finding one?
I found one.
Wow. By the way, could we just appreciate how well behaved Elton is being today?
Oh man,
He's just been chilling on that chair there the entire time.
Yep, he's an angel.
Let's give it up for Elton, everybody. Good job.
I'm gonna try out the Les Paul today. See how the
Nice.
Les Paul does me. Hopefully, it does me in tune. So far, no.
Oh, by the way, later I can show you a version of my Nine Inch Nails song that is
Oh,
like
forgot we haven't even like checked
like-
in on that yet.
two seconds away from being done.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, man. quite
So
happy with it.
I imagine that means you have that means you've what am I trying to say? You've added the electronic drums and all that?
Well, you'll see. I'll show you. I'll show you. Build suspense and give incentive to check it out after this segment of the show. Oh boy,
Okay, I can't play like that.
that's always a good sign. Do we get Nate Cam?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm kind of questioning if this is the right guitar after all. But yes.
What a problem to have.
All right.
Which of my guitars should
Well,
I
I
use?
really want to use this one. But I'm honestly not really sure if this is the right call.
Sidewalk Andy says, keeping my mouth shut, not taking the bait.
Wait, why? What is it? Why? Who said what?
To just say some snarky shit about the Nine Inch Nails song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he's too smart for me. I chummed the water laying out bait for Andy and he didn't take it. Smoke and Mirror Sound System says, Les Paul is right for rockers.
Yeah, I
that
kind of
sounds-
agree. It does sound
That
pretty
sounds
nice.
pretty fucking good, man. I think it sounds better for that lead noodly
Yeah.
shit. Maybe
Yeah,
Telly for the chop.
Yeah, I kind of think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That vibe.
Yeah, okay. Let's switch to telly. I gotta bust my telly out of its case real quick. So give me a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Papa Jocko's in the house. Hello. It says, howdy, my people. We're working on a reggae version of Lowrider tonight. So only here for a bit. That's awesome. Nice, man. Hey, can we please listen to it on the show? When you're done, please. Or like
All right.
in progress or something. Papa Jocko's here. Tonight he's working on a reggae version of Lowrider.
Oh wow, that's cool. I would love
Yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, Papa, I feel like the ratio of us showing music to each other is pretty skewed, bud. I would love
Yeah,
to hear
man.
some of your stuff.
We've never listened to a Jocko track on this show, have
I
we?
would love to.
No.
Also, I think we have a proven track record of like being nice to people. You know, we're not gonna poop on it
Yeah, you're not Andy.
unless you unless you want us to. Yeah, I think you're right. I really wanted the Les Paul to be good for the chop, but it's just not the case.
Nope.
I don't think I'll ever get away from using my telly for skank. It just is the one.
Yeah. It's the one. Ah, yes. It's instantly like, oh yeah. Yeah, man. That blended in with the piano.
Yeah, it's a little hot, but
It's very, very Roots Radix.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna do a little. Let's do a pass.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a pass of this, and then I think I'll do a Les Paul pass that's a little kind of noodly vibe.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just make sure my levels are good. Which means turn my headphones up. Make sure I got this bridge under my fingers. Old Noodles Nate, they call him. That is true, Andy. This is sick. It is just like instant. You're totally right. Like that with the piano, it's just like instant. How it should sound.
That tells you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do a little take here. The Alistair Whiteside says it's like a more upbeat Imagine by John Lennon. That's cool. I was not expecting that as a comparison. That's fun though. I like that. All right, y'all. Let's do a little take here.
Let's do it. Please.
Thought I was going to the bridge.
Uh-oh.
It's all good.
Where's that confounded bridge?
Where's that confounded bridge? Oh, but I really want to keep the little fill I did.
Oh.
What? Skunk Dub's in the house.
Up in the house. It says, yep. For that telly's beautiful every time, sir. And we also got the Alistair Whiteside. Welcome, Alistair. It says, a more upbeat Imagine by Lennon.
Is that an 1176 compressor in the back? Yes, I actually have two. So the one I'm going into, these are the warm audio ones. So, you know, don't lose your shit too hard. Although these are excellent. They sound amazing. But these are not like, top of the line. You know,
the real ones.
They're not the
OG
real ones. That's what I should say. But they sound amazing.
They're
I
fantastic.
love them. So the one that's on right now is my voice is going through it. And the other one I pretty much keep permanently set up for mixing bass. I put bass through it when I'm mixing. But also Skunk Dub. I don't know if you're aware of like the history of this telly, but this was actually Brian Wallace's. This is Dub Robot's telly for years and years before I got my hands on it. Completely different guitar before I got it. But it's a story for another day. Got a little Elton bark in there.
Yeah, this song is sounding like twice as good with this single guitar.
It's crazy. As soon as you get
in there.
air moving through space, it just changes everything. Because as cool as all the keyboard plug-in sound, like, man, you really need some real life instrumentation in there somewhere. So, yeah, it really makes a huge difference. Hopefully, we won't have to pause more for Elton.
Uh-oh.
Who was
he was
supposedly
doing so
being a
well
good
earlier.
boy. Hey, buddy. That was a joke, yell, buddy. I'm not really mad at
Was
you.
once a good boy.
He's like,
now
what
is
did I do?
a less good
Hey.
boy.
Can you lay down? Can you lay down?
The way he's looking at you.
Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Go under here and lay down. Show everybody where you go. Lay down. Lay down.
Funky Canuck is leaving. Got to go
All right,
dude's
Funky
physio
Canuck.
appointment for my achy breaky shoulder.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Have a good appointment. Hope your shoulder feels much better soon.
Does everyone
man.
see this good boy back here?
Mm-hmm.
He's just
So
like,
good.
yeah, it's chill, dog. I think I'll peace out and lay down now. Hell yeah, dude.
Strike with Chaos says, I like that lay down is a request and not a command. Lay down? Lay down? Yeah, this guitar part is a really important aspect to that Roots Radix Rockers feel, because it's the high frequency scratch that counterbalances with the bass. You know, it keeps it going back and forth like tension and release. Good. The ticking of a clock keeps the whole rhythm and feeling of the whole track from becoming unbalanced, weighted to the low frequencies. That sounds really good. Skunk Dub says, silky smooth, Nate. Silky smooth. We got the outro there.
Just having too much fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the re-intro. Sorry. That's a good feeling.
I don't want to do that. That was fun.
It's a
but
good idea.
It was fun, but I didn't hold
Some
the.
pepper.
I didn't hold the rhythm. It was like a pause. You know what I mean? I don't want to pause.
Oh, man. Alistair says, any clavinet parts coming?
No. I don't know though.
Well, you heard it here.
Okay, see, in my brain, I saw clavinets and thought you were saying clarinets, in which case I definitely mean no. But a clav part actually could be kind of cool. I don't not hear a clav part.
It could be.
Don't you think? I could hear. Well, okay, you
Maybe.
know the see, like, I feel like my my reference point, you know my reference point better than I do. So you tell me if this lovers rock shit, clavinet, right move, wrong move.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like for example, if we're only using Night Nurse, that album specifically, as a benchmark.
Then no.
Well,
Is what you're saying.
right. In most cases, like it's featured on one song that I can think of. You know, where
Yeah.
the bass line goes "bo-da-ba-da-beat, ba-ba, ba-ba, bo-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba, oh 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 oh." It's
I could hear it if it was a really
"Please
subtle.
Give me a chance. I can't think of the name of the song.
I could hear it
But-
if it was a really subtle part. Maybe how about this? I'll try it at the end of you and me doing stuff. I'll switch over to keys and I'll see what we'll just see what a clav sounds like. That's a cool idea.
Yeah,
And
that's
you know,
the best
hey,
policy.
Alistair Whiteside, he's new to the chat as far as I know. We've never seen him here before.
Yeah, unless you're
and-
under an alias.
And Alistair, we love suggestions from the chat. Exactly like that. I think that's a great suggestion. May or may not work, but I think we should at least try it. That'd be kind of fun.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yes, we always want suggestions, even though we definitely
Rarely take them.
we reserve the right to say no. But
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Should I do lead guitar now? Or
Yes.
First off, what do you guys think of that? That was pretty good, right? I don't.
Says you'll regret saying that.
Yeah, maybe.
Clarinet reggae could be onto something. No, but yeah, I mean, I think like if we're doing it the strict OG style, the clav would be in there if it's like a featured part, like if it's actually, you know, like joining in with the bass on like a featured melodic element of the song.
Yeah.
But maybe not so much if it is just, you know, part of the skank, part of the rhythm section. But we should experiment. We should see how it sounds.
All right. Next question is for this guitar. I kind of hear it pretty clean like this.
Yeah, whatever you were doing before sounded right in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just middle pickup. Middle pickup's just the jam in general for everything I've discovered.
Man, that's so funny that you say that. I recently also have discovered, like, wow, it is not about the neck pickup anymore. It's all about the middle pickup.
Really not. Yeah, I mean,
Isn't that weird?
I don't even know what I'd use it
I've like
for.
lived only on neck pickup only for like fucking 15 years. And then all of a sudden, both me and you were like, man, it's not about that life anymore.
Yeah, especially with reggae, I just find that is the pickup that allows the instrument to sit in its place, not cut above
Yeah.
everybody,
Yeah.
but sit in its proper place, to blend with the pianos, to provide that upper register. Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking, this almost makes me wonder if I should do this later. On the choruses, I kind of want to do something like that. So here's the one thing in the bass that I do change. I kind of have whatever my bass rhythm is for most of the song, but in the chorus, if you listen to what the bass is doing, I'm kind of trying to link up with these hits that Horseman's doing.
Okay.
And this is different. It's like
the crash there.
yeah, and it's different from what I'm doing the rest of the time. So it's kind of
that's
weird.
great.
It's kind of weird and random, but
We should keep that.
I
'cause
think so, too.
That's absolutely like a
that-
like keeping an element of the original song
Totally.
in the new context.
yeah, and it's not even like totally. Obviously, it's still very different from the original, but it's inspired by that. You know what I mean? Like all the bass part stuff that I'm doing, it's like I just listen to a section, listen to what the bass did, and then just reinterpret it to make it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like if you really analyze, like if you know, you wouldn't really know that it's like even inspired by the original bass part, but it is though, or it's supposed to be.
I think, but I think like the keeper performance of it might be smart to play it to the bass part that I'm going to record.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Maybe.
So I think you're right. So here's what maybe I'll do. Do you think do you think you should do bass first and then I'll do this? Or what we could do is I'll do kind of just like a loosey-goosey pass and just kind of lay out during the choruses, and then I can just retrack those once we have your bass.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because, yeah, I could there's only 3 choruses, so that won't take long to retrack.
Okay.
But in the meantime,
I'm
yeah.
yawning today.
In the meantime, yeah, if you need coffee or something, I could do this while if you need a little juice break, coffee enema maybe.
You guys hear him trying to get rid of me? Did you hear that?
Opposite.
You guys heard it. Well, no, actually, I will take you up on that.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want anything?
I
Anybody
would,
want some
I
coffee?
would, I would
I'm gonna
take a
go.
coffee, but only in my bum.
Wow, coffee enema. Is that your new thing? You're all about middle pickups and coffee enemas now. Wow.
That's the that's the name of the new album, everybody. Middle pickups and
Sidewalk
coffee
Andy,
enemas.
Sidewalk Andy in the chat, by the way, who's the resident coffee expert over there in Berlin. What's your verdict on coffee enemas? Pro, against, advise?
I'm
do
gonna
you recommend?
I'm gonna add just for monitoring. If you guys just saw, I just turned on my Space Echo. I don't really get to fuck with this too much, but I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, girl.
I will
Nice.
just for
Okay,
vibe while I'm tracking.
Okay, I don't want to like derail you too much, but
No, go
last week, if you missed the show, everybody, we did a nice deep dive on a Watkins copycat tape delay.
Yep.
This one would be nice to have a little,
A little
orientation tour of also someday, if not today.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
That's the tape delay that I envy, that I wish I had.
If I can think of the right camera to make freewheeling, yes, that's a good idea.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna coffee myself up while you
All right.
guitar down.
Word. All right, folks, let's do a little lead guitar, little loose lead guitar pass. Let's give her the old try. Some poop notes in there that we can't leave in poop notes. Although Brandon's gone, so we can get away with it sort of. Greg, thanks for watching, buddy. Yeah,
that's good, man.
Plenty of good stuff. I'll probably edit around, and there's a couple. I might just take this bridge section again because I was getting those stupid pops from my input jack.
Yeah.
This guitar needs to go.
It's the guitar, huh?
Yeah, it needs to go be serviced. It's hurting.
I got some electronics issues with my Les Paul too, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine probably because I've just.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's happening with mine.
Loose connection in that jack there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try and get through this bridge, and then I'll probably do some edits later. But yeah, most of that was really fun. It was good.
Get some nice feedback. Have you gotten to the? Have you seen what's in the chat? Oh boy.
Yeah, this thing's having a hard time. Made it through all the way up until there. It was fine. Oh, well.
Don't worry, I'll come over and fix that for you when I move to Nashville.
That's fine.
Getting some great feedback on Nate's guitar playing here in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
Greg Valente had to take off. Goodbye, Greg. If you
Greg
haven't left
Valente's
yet.
gone, but thanks for watching, Greg, as always. Yeah, we've got about
Skunked up. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
10, 12 people watching. That's fun. It's a fun number. I remember we used to dream about having 10 people watching, and
Yeah, man.
it would make us
Hey.
really sad.
You guys are our dreams come true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Much love. Skunk Dub says, nice and tasty. Such a nice track to bless the day with.
Hell yeah.
Alistair says, could you try some triplet feel root notes at the beginning of each bar?
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
did.
It in the
I
song
did.
Before.
I did kind of do that. I think what I'll do is that was a fun pass, but I think I'm gonna do it again once I have your bass anyway. So once I do it again, once I know what the bass is, I will. Maybe I'll make it more of a solid thing. We'll see. I don't know. But so here's the next question. Should we hear
next question?
while I'm set up? Should we hear what a clav thing could sound like? And maybe we'll come up with something cool. I don't know. Maybe with a little putting our heads together. Maybe we'll be able to come up with some kind of cool clav thing.
Head together pudding.
Yeah.
I think it'd be so some things are.
I'm kind of
really-
if it were to work, I'm imagining it would have like a similar groove to like the bass. Like it would just be like bump 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 bump, like something super stupid and simple like that. That's kind of how I imagine it.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear what you're imagining, bro.
Yeah. Let's find a good clav sound first. This clav's hard. I don't have a good go-to
Which one are you using?
clav sound. I got the Arturia one
Okay.
up here. Let's see. I probably just need to build a so we want some auto.
Should send you my preset.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Here, I'll put you guys onto this view so you can kind of see me building
Let's
this.
see that clav.
So what we definitely want some of the Ottawa. Definitely want some more amp.
I think the amp is not on. Right
Yeah.
now. There you go.
And even that's a little. Let's try this. I'm just gonna
I'm
blend.
gonna
this
make a
in.
radical suggestion, but
Okay.
let's hear this first. But
Wait. I want to
actually,
hear.
I just realized I should actually wait until we hear what you're envisioning first.
Well, I'm not envisioning anything too special. I don't think it's gonna be kind of just like dumb guy Clav. But I'm just curious to hear what it sounds like. I think I gotta.
Yeah.
We'll have to blend it in and
Okay.
we'll see. But okay. Also, let's go to the slightly better camera. Although it probably won't be that good for this, but.
It's better on the downbeat. Was it at first the feel you were playing was on the downbeat, wasn't it? Like your first note is on beat 1. Yeah. That's pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think? Is it stylistically too?
So,
are we
yeah.
off the mark stylistically by adding something like that?
Well, wait, we're off the Roots Radix Night Nurse mark, but
Yeah,
but,
I
but
kind
that's
of-
okay. I mean, that's only like if that's a specific thing that we want to stick to, you know. 'Cause
Well,
this is now like we're like in a Joe Gibbs land now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I do kind of think you're right. It's cool and it does kind of work, but yeah, I feel like
So try this.
I
though.
feel like
Ba-
we're overcomplicating what is actually a really nice, simple thing.
Try playing around with a clav sound that has no auto wah. It's
Okay.
a very clean,
Okay.
very kind of glassy, clean clav sound. Because if the and try like a lower register. Yeah, like single note things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe right hand chords in there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe.
I think maybe
But
just for like
if-
emphasis sometimes could be kind of
Yes.
cool every once
Yes.
in a while.
But if if Roots Radix are gonna be using a clav sound, it's gonna be more this. It's
Yeah,
not that.
okay.
It's not like the Wailers /
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs overdub auto wah dirty clav production style
Okay.
thing.
Gotcha. So, and then as far as the groove goes, we kind of like this.
I mean, it does bounce.
Yeah. It's dumb guy clav.
Yep. And we are dumb guys, so. What about wow, wow, the wow is the right hand. So. Maybe every other one. You could use the right hand to because like in a song like this where the groove is a loop, it can help if the different elements of the song are looping at different lengths, so not everything is a 1 bar loop or a 2 bar loop. So like if you give the right hand a feature that happens only once every 4 bars
Totally.
or something,
Yeah, I think that's a good
you know,
idea.
like it does a wow
Yeah.
on beat 3 only on the 4th bar
Right.
of a phrase,
Right.
for example. That might
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I
give
gotta
the song some space.
let's see if I can figure out a pattern like that makes sense.
And
Mm-hmm.
another thing about that, I would suggest choosing that in the context of the vocals. So having the
Right.
vocal be in there so that it
Right,
makes
right.
sense to the singer.
Yeah,
the
kind of a
singer's
lot
singing.
of things that would be fun to do with this are kind of we really should wait for the vocal. Like the lead guitar stuff, that has to be playing around not only the vocal but the horns too.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, like it's cool for
Yes.
now. We'll keep it for today. But yeah, once I have your vocal in, I think that'll probably change a lot of these parts.
Exactly. You got to play in those spaces.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
definitely lead guitar. I even want to wait for horns until your vocal's on there because I want him to play in the spaces between your vocal parts or whatever. And there are like whole sections that are just for like horn melody things. So.
Yeah. Word.
Well, cool. I like it. I liked hearing what that sounds like, and we may revisit that later on.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, good suggestion, Alistair.
Yeah. I really liked checking that out. And yeah, splitting up the right hand and left hand parts is a great idea too. That's probably something I would do just to that would make creating the pattern way easier for me as a dumb guy clav player.
Okay. Yeah, we're not real keyboard players here.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a lot easier if I could split it up. I do that all the time. Like with B3 stuff, like I split up, like even bubble stuff. Sometimes I'll just split up, just to.
Me too.
Because I can't, I really can't play like the intricate like patterns like all that well. You know, I have to kind of really break stuff apart and figure it out. There's so much stuff that probably I should do on this show, but I'm just like so worried it would just be painfully boring. like yesterday, like putting this whole track together yesterday, the whole time I was like, I should have just done all of this on the show. But I don't know.
Kind of tedious, you mean?
Yeah, it's tedious.
Like to watch somebody do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it takes way longer than I feel like it should. Well, not that it should. It takes longer than I'd want to spend on the show. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah. Takes longer than I want someone to be watching me do it.
Yeah, it's just hard,
Yeah.
like coming up with stuff, you know, on the fly, and like my bass stuff is so like that takes me forever to like shed those until I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like that basically gets my idea across, and then I like fucking tempo, change everything and make sure it's all warped and stuff, and so it sounds decent. But yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
All right.
How are you feeling on digging into a little bass thing?
Yeah, let's do the bass, man.
Awesome.
So let me get the balance in on my session here.
Okay, yeah, and let me send you. I'm not going to worry about sending you the lead guitar because I don't even know if we'll keep that, but I'm going to send you the skank guitar I just did.
Yes,
'cause that will
please.
be huge.
Huge.
Yep.
Okay, so this is get the balance going here. Nate bass.
Nate bass. All that has on it is Radiator too, and I really like it. I think I'm gonna actually start mixing with Radiator.
Sounds really good, man.
Got two different organs in there too, which I'm trying to like. The bubble organ does this. Whenever that's happening, the other organ doesn't do any fills like ever. But it's kind of random. Like it's not really like a set thing. Like when that happens.
It's nice, man.
Yeah, and I kind
I
of
like that very glassy.
I love
right
it.
hand.
Yeah.
Ew, ew, and it has that like ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I have a one of
sound.
the bookmarks I have on my computer or on Chrome is just Hammond organ settings for reggae from like some forum. It's like like a Hammond forum.
Like drawbar settings.
Yeah, and it's like
Can I have that?
Yeah,
That
it's like
sounds nice.
it's like 10 of them maybe, and whenever I just am feeling like kind of just bleh about whatever organ tone we've been using, I just look up one of those and I just pick one and I just go, okay, let's just go with that.
New organ sound.
New organ sound really.
It's like getting a new pair of shoes or something.
Yeah, it really breathes
cool.
life into things.
That's cool, man.
You know, it like immediately like made the vibe like so different. And then
So this is one of the new
yeah,
settings.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
sounds great. Skunk Dub's out.
Skunk Dub's
So
out.
nice. Bless up, fellas. Catch you guys next week.
Thanks for watching.
Next week, y'all. That's right. Remember, we scream,
Skunk Dub.
scream this. We scream this and stream this
Yeah.
every Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna blend in. So I want to hear the singer.
Oh, nice.
So
You know, if you want, I can try and rip a like a vocal out of that if you want while we're doing
that would be
this.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, I could try and do that.
The way that I usually do it is I just
Yeah.
high pass.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it too.
So it's super quiet and it's very tinny, but it's just so that I can hear what is happening.
Right.
You just hear what he's.
You'll be able
when
to hear
he's singing,
the
what he's singing.
yeah, you'll
and-
be able to hear the because otherwise it really does just sound like one part right now. You know, the vocals and the
Yeah.
horns are really going to help this thing segment out more than it is. Also, speaking of, I'm happy to give you bar numbers if you want. I can even just type them out if you want, if that helps.
Sure. Yeah. So let's see. So it's. Yeah. Let me mark it here in my session. So you're counting bar 1 is the beginning of
Yeah, beginning of the file.
the file. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Do you want me just to give them to you, or do you want me to write them down in an email? It's easier if I just tell them to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I got bar 3 is where the intro starts.
Okay.
Then bar 7. Bar 7 is horn interlude 1.
Okay.
Bar 11 is verse 1.
Okay.
Bar 19 is chorus 1.
Okay. And
Twen-
so that's the part where we like interlock with the drums.
Yes, exactly.
Dum,
Yeah.
dum. Okay.
Doo-doo,
Yeah.
boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo, all that shit.
Okay.
27 is horn interlude 2.
Okay.
31 is verse 2.
Hmm.
39 is chorus 2.
Okay.
49 is bridge 1.
Okay.
57 is horn solo. Or some kind of solo. We've never had a John Roy solo on a track. I feel like
That's true.
That'll be fun just to hear what that's like.
Let's have. Yeah, by the way, John says that's exactly what I do. High pass. Yeah. Just high pass the original. John, we're gonna need a trombone solo from you on this song. Okay. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Ready.
65 is bridge 2. Okay.
Yeah.
73 is intro 2. That's when it goes back to the intro.
Nice. Yes.
And then 77 is chorus 3, and it's a little bit extended, and it just kind of plays out. Also, there's another weird thing they do. Like the first chorus 2 is, I want to say,
It looks like is it longer?
Yeah, it's slightly longer than the other choruses.
Yeah, it's like it's not 8 bars.
No, it's not. The first one is. The other ones are not. Right. The second one's the weird one. The third one I get because it's like a chorus outro thing. But the second one is just like a slight extension of the chorus. But I was just following exactly, what it was.
All right, good. Well, yeah, I'm glad I have these markers now so I can visually see.
Yeah, I find that to be like so helpful. I even like color code it like one track. Like my bass track is like color coded. So like the verses I have are red and like the choruses are yellow or whatever colors. But I find just like visually, that just like helps like a ton. Uh-oh. There's something.
Okay, I lost you for a second.
Yeah, you're back.
Do you have it? Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Internet skippage.
I'm going to, while you're doing this though, I'm going to work on in the background here doing a little stripping out of the vocal through some processing apps that we've got access to.
All right. John says Moises is an okay app for stripping acapella stuff.
Nice. I use this one called like
one.
La 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 AI.
Yeah, that's the one I use also. And he says, you have an alto solo on O Lang Syne.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to intentionally misspell this forever now. Yeah, you and Nate both.
Yeah, dude, me too. I am terrible at it. I'll see if I can get this vocal stripped out while you're doing this. That would be really fun if we could get that in there. I wanted to do that yesterday and I didn't do it. I don't know why. Don't know why, folks.
Okay.
Track.
So Flabba Holt plays bass in a very particular way.
Yes.
And
all right, let's get over to Brandon Instructor Cam. Your camera does look better today, by the way. This is inside baseball we shouldn't talk about during the show, but it does look better.
Fuck it. Yeah, I changed the lighting. I'm trying to change the lighting because I know my camera's always like super bright and all that every time. So yeah, I'm glad it looks a bit better. Smoke and Mirror says editing predictive. Wait.
You know what would be funny is if we just did a version of this track that was like straight, like actual Black Market style, and we just used the rip-off vocals.
I just used it, right. You wanted Black Market, you got it. Here it is.
Here you go, folks.
With the actual original vocal.
Yep.
All AI and MP3 sounding. But I mean, not that that's the real Black Market sound. It's actually not, and that's actually one of the things that makes Black Market
come on,
so good.
It is.
John says, what's hilarious is the vocal I'm editing from Dan from Bim Scala Bim right now is in the same key as the tune that you're working on. Oh, nice.
Nice. So
John's listening to 2 songs in the same key.
Nice.
Hell
yeah.
Talk
That's
about.
Awesome.
So Flabba Holt plays bass in a very particular way, and there's kind of like a signature thing that you can do to like emulate his style. And I want to credit the YouTuber Donstrumental with showing all of us this. Donstrumental is like the best reggae bass YouTuber.
Oh,
that there is. He's amazing.
cool.
He has a YouTube channel that is entirely dedicated to reggae bass and nothing else.
Wow.
It's amazing. I'm going to put his name in the chat. I hope I didn't misspell it.
Wow.
The instrumental. So check out he has videos that are like how to play bass like Family Man, how to play bass like Robbie Shakespeare, how to play bass like blah, 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 blah. So
I need to watch that. Fuck.
Yes, it's gold. It's fucking gold. And
Wow.
so pretty much everything, pretty much all the knowledge that I'm about to drop, I got directly from his video about Flabba-Dabba-Doo.
Wow. Okay,
And
hey,
you should watch it
I've
because
got
he's going to explain it way better than I'm about to.
I've got the skank I just sent you, and I'm
Oh,
emailing you
yes.
the vocal stripped guide track.
Oh, you got that too? Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Just sent that one, so let me know if that one came through.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, let me open my emailsings, and then we'll get to the Flabba. Yeah, exactly.
I've been away from the soundboard today, but folks, I'm not playing any instruments the rest of the show. So,
So now
Oh.
it's all what?
so he's here. Mario's here now.
Oh, Mario.
No, you know
Hello,
what? To be
Mario.
honest, I already need fresh drops. These drops are 3 weeks old at this point. It's like they've kind of lost their luster already. We
Unacceptable.
yeah, we need new ones.
Unacceptable. By the way, you need a lemon grab. Unacceptable.
Yeah,
Drop.
that's true. I do. That would be funny.
Yes, you do.
That would be funny.
Okay, this is the guitar going in.
I love playing like this. I love the single chop skank. It's so good.
It sounds so good, man.
It's kind of my favorite way to play now. Like
And it doesn't fit in most tracks.
it doesn't. But this is like just right in that pocket where it's like it's perfect.
By the way, I am going to get some spring happening now.
Yeah, it needs it. Greatly needs it. Very curious to hear this stripped vocal. See if that turned out at all.
There we go.
Yeah, dude.
A little bit more space and vibe
Yeah.
to play with.
Yeah. It's just like instant kind of mix. It's like the easiest thing you can do at this stage to make it like basically sound mixed is just like throw a little spring on it.
Yeah. Works every time.
Yeah.
Okay, stripped vocal.
Let's see.
Downloading that. That's some nice piano stuff that you got going on in there too, man.
Thank you.
Bing, ba, bing.
Thank you. Yeah.
That
like,
also is
another kind of lovers rocky thing.
very Night Nurse.
See, the thing
Very
is,
Night Nurse.
I'm like I need to listen to Night Nurse like 1,000 times more than I have. I've not listened to it enough, but it's like
Everybody.
it's definitely
That's-
one of
that's
those.
the jam.
It's one of those sounds that is like it is kind of in me. Like I've internalized it, however I have, like in whatever way. Cause yeah, it's like this whole track that was exactly what I was going for, and I don't even think I was really aware of it, honestly. Like you pinpointed it, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, that's the hallmark of influential music
Exactly.
or influential art. Like
Exactly. It's just like the point we made in the
you emulate it without even realizing it.
yeah, that's the same point we made in our Steel Pulse video where we talk about
Yeah.
how so many bands they like probably assume not completely wrongly that they're, they're
Yes.
being influenced by Bob Marley when
They
really
think exactly
yeah, you're influenced by Steel Pulse.
by Steel Pulse.
Go watch that video. I
in
can
that
tell you
modern
haven't
way.
because it still only has 200 views. So go watch it.
I can tell all 8 of you have not watched it because it only has 200 views. Okay, let's get this view. Not view. I have views on the mind.
Can you solo it? I want to hear how good it did.
Sure.
We gotta take this time.
Dog.
Learn to push on through.
That'll work.
Yeah. Good job.
Caution here. Got to build back the trust.
Dude, this is sick. I love this.
Please work with me now. Working it for you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's probably
God.
it's gonna sound better like this than when I sing on it.
Turn this over.
It got
mean,
the
it's-
harmony in there too.
We said
Yeah,
it
it
right.
does. It's still got the digital edges, unfortunately, but
Totally.
this will work for now.
Step back. Think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
Okay.
Throw a little like slap delay on that track or something, and it'll feel super nice. Even if it's just a plug-in slap delay, it doesn't matter.
Slappity.
Yeah.
Slappity slap. Okay, let's see what I got here.
Know that sometimes it can get so rough.
Hey, look at this. Alistair Whiteside says he does sound for Basil from Steel Pulse.
Makes me want
Oh no shit.
I'm probably saying his name wrong, but Basil Gabidon from Steel
man.
Pulse. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong.
back it up for you.
No, I think that's how you say it, Basil Gabidon. Well, up until 2 years ago I did. Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
fucking sick, dude. Man, you
Like
should
live
really
sound?
you should really watch our playback episode on Steel Pulse. I'd be really curious to hear your thoughts on that.
Tell us everything that we got wrong.
Yeah, tell us we're assholes.
Think of what we've been through.
That's really cool, man. Alistair, go on our main YouTube channel page and check out. There's a video called Playback. What the fuck? Let me see if I can drop the link in. You might have to copy paste this link, but
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time. Learn to push on.
yeah, that link may or may not be clickable, but that's a whole discussion we do on Steel Pulse. I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Please work with me now. Working it for you.
Listen to this shit. This shit sounds fucking sick right now.
Take me up. Turn this over.
I love this.
We said it right.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah.
Take me up now, girl.
Okay.
And dude, I feel like this is gonna be really helpful for you. Instead of bouncing back and forth with the full track, just going off of this.
Yes. Yeah, this is much better than a high-passed version of the full
Shit.
track.
You know what else could be kind of cool is having
No. What?
having John Roy sing those little harmonies that join in.
That's right.
That could be really cool, John, if you're watching.
John, we get to sing together.
That would be really cool. Harmonies kind of sound better when it's honestly, and I mean this, unless it's John Roy. John's harmonies sound like immaculate together. But I really like
Because John's
harmonies.
a real singer,
Yeah, exactly.
unlike me.
No, Brandon's a real singer. I really love when two different people harmonize. I had the privilege this week of mastering some stuff for my buddy Sam Small, and his drummer is actually the backup singer on his new material, and it was so well done. I thought it was Sam, and I know Sam's voice like inside and out. I've worked with him for like over 10 years, and I just was like, dude, you're nailing those harmonies, and he was like, dude, that's the drummer.
Nice.
And it was
I love
great.
when a drummer can sing.
Yeah, man. It was great. Man, this track is turning out really dope, though. I'm so excited about this.
Okay, I just made a little count off for myself.
Nice. Hey, while we're doing this, John, while we have since we have a guide vocal track, I should just send you these tracks right now, John. And you can do it whenever you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, he should probably do the harmonies too.
To Brandon, yes. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to fuck around with horns and stuff, I mean, the
Oh,
vocals are all going to be the same as on this guide track. So
Truth. Let's see what we got here.
funky.
Got that stank face.
Funky, dude.
That's a good sign.
Well, this is the chorus part where we kind of want you to lock in with those hips. But yes, this is. I'm loving this right now.
I'm just looking for the I'm looking for the verse line right now, basically. And yes, looking for the stank face. I'm trying to make Nate this go like.
Look for the stank of approval.
Yes. And I think it's this.
I kind of want. I wish it was like 15% busier.
Okay, 15%. Like that.
Wow, God. It's amazing how much it changes it. It's so different, but it's so good. Wow.
Here's the bridge.
Dude, I can't wait for Stubborn to check this out. We should just send them this video. Be like, what do you think?
So it's like instantly channeling Flabba-Dabba-Doo,
Yes,
right?
big time.
So the secret is two things. One is the rhythm bup bup bup, bup bup bup, on especially on a single note. So it's the C note right here. Oh, let's go after the intro. When the groove comes in, if you start with bup bup bup, right? Dup but dup on the root note.
Yeah.
Resisting the urge to go. No.
Yeah.
Then the second and most important thing is leaving the gap, leaving a space on beat 1 of bar 2.
Yeah.
And this only works when the drummer is playing a rocker's beat like this.
Yeah.
Kick, snare,
Totally.
kick, snare. So that the second kick is alone with no bass.
Right.
And that you put those two things together, it's instant Flabba-Dabba-Doo.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing how it's so funky.
Yeah. Flabba's a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. See, this is why I wanted you to play it, motherfucker.
This is better.
It is better.
Yeah. Space. No, I got it wrong. Space.
And it just dances with the vocals so well.
Space.
Dude. I hate expressing how much I like this. I don't want to like put it in direct comparison with the original, but it's really good. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, this is good.
Flabba. I don't know if that was Flabba. That was all Brandon.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we went through.
We got some cool things happening in the chat here.
I'm drafting an email to John Roy right now, so I'm
Okay.
way behind on the chat. Wow, hell yeah. John Roy says, I would gladly send some funds to any of my Steel Pulse heroes to play on some Big Audio Dynamite tracks. Makes
Yes.
perfect sense. Makes sense to me, too. Love Steel Pulse since I first heard them in 83. Hell yeah. Then he's giving Brandon some probably correct instruction on how to play bass.
Double up the bass, bump to bump.
Yeah. Feeling it. He knows. Oh, Alistair White says he knows Paul Beckford from Burning Spear as well. Also, a bad sax player named Alvin. More than happy to pass your details. Fuck yeah, dude.
There we go.
Dude, this is what this whole fucking show's about, man. I love it. And John Ryan, I'm sending you the stems for this right now. This will have my temp bass, but everything else that we've done today is in there. Which I would say hold off on the vocals till we get Brandon, I guess. Although I don't think it'll be that different. But then again, who knows? Brandon has to do it still. John Roy's got. We got a guest. Hold up. We got a.
Was John calling you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were calling.
But we do have some.
Meanwhile.
Yep.
What do we got?
Bump, de bump, de bump.
Ooh. Okay, so that's what he means. I love John Roy, dude. I love that we get like little suggestions like that. That's great. John. I kind of feel like this is what I meant when I said 15% more busy. Just a more like constant bass. I really like. But is this still Flabba to you?
No.
Okay.
Less so.
Okay.
Okay, contrast it.
Yeah, I am a little inclined to this one. I have to say.
Me too.
Maybe on like the choruses though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're gonna make the choruses a little busier anyway. Because that'll also set you up to lay on those like hits that the drums are doing, which are kind of hard to find, honestly. No, John, I think we might have Brandon do that on the choruses because we do need to differentiate the groove slightly on the choruses, and that might be a really good way to do it.
And you wanted to have a thing for the lead guitar to lock into with the bass, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So check this out. I have an option.
Okay.
So here comes the chorus.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl.
Ooh.
We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we're
I love this.
Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Also, all those slide things, love that shit, man. I don't know why I didn't put any of that in my temp bass track. I fucking I'm a slut for that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
Wow.
I think that rhythm,
Yeah.
the rhythm that John is saying is what we should do in the chorus.
I agree. So yeah, John, I think you're on the money, dude. I think like what Brandon just said, I'm just saying exactly what Brandon said over again. We're gonna do it on the chorus. I'm sorry, I'm excited. It's thrilling to hear the song come to life when you play bass. This is why I immediately was like, no, dude, like you play bass, please. Like this will be so much better if you just do it.
Alistair says, "Shit, just realized you guys did the Bowie remix."
Hell yeah, dude. Yes, thank you.
Bows down.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you.
Bow down to you, sir.
Yeah, not to be confused with the new Easy Star one that I'm sure will be better in every way. But
Yeah, I haven't heard it
yeah.
yet. Yeah, Easy Star is getting into.
I heard the
Bowie now.
single. It's the shit, dude.
Is it good?
Oh my god,
I haven't heard it
it's
yet.
fucking awesome. All
Nice.
all
Good.
praise to Easy Star, even though we did it first.
Yeah.
but, all
Yeah, I mean,
praise.
they Easy Star created a genre of music, like
Yes,
a genre
yes.
of reggae when
Yes.
they did Dub Side of the Moon. We
Yep.
are totally existing in this pool that they created.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. It stings to hear like our idea done so much better with so much like production value behind it. But you know what? At the same time, it's not our idea. Anybody could have fucking come up with it. We just did it. And you know they're doing it in a way that's incredible. And I'm gonna buy that album fucking day one, dude. I cannot wait to listen to that thing in full. Smoke and Mirror says, I hear Stick doing that too. I agree. We're going to do Stick
Right.
after we have Brandon's
Exactly.
full bass. I'm going to come back on guitar. And yeah, trying to get my Let's Dance video done before it's eclipsed. Yeah, I hear you, man. The Easy Star thing kind of stunted a potential final Bowie project I had in mind that we may or may not do now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
there's going to be much of an appetite for it after Easy Star, and you know what? That's okay. We had our time with Bowie, and I got him fucking tattooed on me, dude. I love Bowie. We got nothing left to prove, and all I'd be doing, honestly, if we were going to do Bowie again, is we'd be George Lucasing the first Bowie album. That's the first Bowie remix thing that I did. That's all we would do. We'd just go
Yeah.
back and redo all those songs. That was my final
Special edition.
Yeah,
Scrub the existence of the original from
yeah.
the internet.
Yeah, it would be Bowie and Dub George Lucas edition is all it would be.
Only people who have the original VHS would
Yep.
ever have.
If I was a real tyrant, yeah, I would delete the original one. That would be super funny.
Okay, question for you.
Okay.
So everything, like I said, everything about the space,
Yeah.
and those Flabba Holt things I got from Donstrumental.
Sick.
Then this other idea that I have is from this band, this great reggae band from New Zealand called the Black Seeds,
Yeah.
and they do this thing where when they're playing like a 1-2 thing, when they go to the 2, they use
I
the
love
5 from the C chord instead of the D. I think it sounds amazing. It's so cool. What do you think
With me now,
in here?
working it for you.
Should I use the 5 chord of the D or do this Black Seeds thing
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl.
right here?
We said it right.
Ooh, I like that.
Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through.
But this is
Don't let it die.
that's the
Give me back my world.
you know
I kind of like the new idea you had there.
the flavor, the
I
pepper,
like
right?
it. Yeah, I like it.
When you're on
'Cause
the
it-
D
'cause
minor
it-
chord, you're playing G.
Yeah, because again, we're just going 1 to 2 for 5 minutes here, you know. So if
Yes.
if you break that up a little bit in any way, it's gonna be awesome.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl.
If you want to get the full pepper, you never play A.
Right. Well, if you were to play A, when would it be in this permutation of the rhythm?
Don't let it die.
So in the full Black Seeds style, you never play A. So
Right. I see.
over C, you're playing C and G, and then on the D minor chord, you're playing D and
What
G.
if you threw in an A like on a turnaround or something like that, like at the very end of the section or something like that, which could get kind of weird because all the choruses are different lengths. But
So what I was playing originally was A and then G. So it's, and then
what the fuck?
That's
Did you
what I
see
was
this
doing
comment
originally.
from Sidewalk Andy? He says, "Did you know Brett from Flight of the Conchords was a founding member of the Black Seeds?"
I did not know. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. We got
That's so funny.
Andy here, since all Kiwis know each other,
Yes.
and you're
And
all
look
cousins
alike.
or whatever.
Can I say they all look alike too? Is that racist to say?
Yes, it's
I
extremely
can't tell
racist to
any
say.
of them apart.
No, we're
Sorry,
just
just
joking.
kidding.
But no, I did not know that. Brett
That's
from
really
Flight of
cool.
the Conchords was a founding member of the Black Seeds. Dude,
That's sick.
Black Seeds, oh my God, I'm such a big fan of them.
That's so cool.
By the way, Nate, we need to start getting our shit mastered by whoever is doing the mastering in the reggae scene down there.
In New Zealand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because dude, just listen to their records, the Black Seeds records,
I've never-
Catch a
I've-
Fire's records.
Catch a Fire I'm familiar with. I'm not familiar with
Whoever
Black Seeds
is
at all. though.
mastering this shit, it is so beautiful,
Wow.
full, huge, fat, smooth, loud sounding.
Well, let's do some research. We're still in the potential need of vinyl mastering soon, so that could be
Yeah.
fun. That could be very fun to have just the fattest vinyl masters of all time.
Andy, which of your cousins does the mastering?
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
let us know.
Hello there.
And also, nice. And Andy says the vocals are very Black Seed sounding. That's true. The Bim Scala Bim vocal on this music sounds almost exactly like the Black Seeds.
That's sick.
But okay, so this chorus bass line. Once I get this, then I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Should
Man,
it be
can I just
only
say,
G or
I'm
mix A and G?
I am elated with how this is turning out. I am euphoric right now.
Oh,
This is literally
Nate's busting out the thesaurus.
This is literally why I love doing this show every week, is to allow people to capture or to capture for others the music and the majesty of making music. It is absolutely wonderful. And everybody,
It's
if
a
you're
very
watching
special
this
thing.
and you're even remotely creative or musical, start making music now. Start now. Start now. Yeah, the only other thing you'll have to figure out is the bridge.
Turn this over.
Right.
We said it right.
Should I do only G?
I think so. Well, play it with A. Try it the A way.
Think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
I think going to A sounds kind of basic in comparison.
Yeah.
You know what I
Only
mean?
G. Let's see if
Yeah.
it clashes with the vocal though.
Take me
Yeah.
up. Turn this over. Girl.
It's in a
We said it right.
it's in a gap.
And it's all in key. I don't think it does at all.
Step back.
It's in a vocal gap.
Yeah.
Don't let it die.
But even so, it doesn't even like infer a clash. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, there we go.
Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Ornaments and deadlines breaking
It's
us.
driving me insane how good this sounds.
Makes me want.
All right,
I'm going to be
let's-
so
let's
proud to
record
submit
one.
this. I'm going to be so proud to submit this to Stubborn. I'm so fucking stoked on this right now.
And then they don't put it on the compilation.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. We'll
Still
see.
waiting for
Still waiting.
our submissions to Still Stubborn, you know.
Still waiting.
John, they released yours.
They're-
Right? I
they're-
think the Smoke and Mirrors one is on like on like
two of 'em.
on version, not version. What am I trying to think? Not episode. Volume 1. Volume.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Yeah. They're
Whatever.
on volume
Hey,
1, I
who's
think.
keeping track? We're not keeping track. I mean, come on. Who's keeping score here? Not me and Brandon. Nope.
Nope.
Whatever. This is honestly better than whatever we did before anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we did before.
Andy says the Black Seeds, Fat Freddy's Drop, Trinity Roots, and that whole Wellington scene are connected. Yeah. Our I need to check out Trinity Roots. I haven't really listened to them that much. But our Catch a Fire are not from Wellington, right? Where are they from?
I don't know.
Anyway. Okay. It's another great New Zealand reggae band. It says I'll ask my mate who does their videos for the mixing connection, but I believe that would be Barnaby Weir from the Black Seeds. Like, who does the mastering? See, I told you.
Okay. Barnaby Weir. Cool. I'm going to do a little research on Barnaby Weir.
All right. Nate's going to do some Googling. I'm going to start tracking this bass. Here we go. Actually, for the intro, I like what you were playing. Let's see what we play. Flabba-Dabba-Doo. Oh, you're doing a 5/7.
Yeah.
So,
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's just a little arpeggiated thing.
okay.
Doesn't have to be exactly that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's amazing how much I love my bass until Brandon starts playing, and then I'm like, fuck all that bullshit. Cool. There you go. That's sick.
said it right.
I can't wait to dub this. Oh my god. I might keep this.
Step
Sorry, Stubborn. We're keeping this one.
we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. You said it right. Take me up now, girl. Oh, no, don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Oh, yes, we will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we said it right.
There you go. That's how it's done, folks. Dub clap for Brandon. Holy fucking shit.
HFS. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple issues in there.
Yeah, I heard
But
your entrance to the second intro and your entrance to the first bridge. I think that was it. Those were the only things I heard.
I need to solidify how the chorus line go. Like, what is the rhythm exactly?
Gotcha.
I want to lock it in with the drums better.
Yeah, the drum hits are a little odd. Like they don't happen the same time every time.
Okay.
Especially because the choruses are different lengths, and like I kind of like when shit's kind of random like that. It makes it exciting musically.
So in that case, I want to come up with a pattern because the bass and the guitar are going to play it the same.
Yes.
So come up with a pattern that's regular that will work whenever the drummer does do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so he can.
It's really
join
just you
in,
may
lock
have to, whatever your pattern is, you just may have to alter when you emphasize whatever's going on in the drums. You know.
All right, let's see what's happening here with these drums.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right.
1, 2, 3.
Take me up now, girl.
Okay, so the first two times he hits beat 4.
Step
He's
back,
crashing on 4.
go what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Okay, so take a beat. So,
Alistair Whiteside says, "Big sound." I agree, man. Huge.
so it could be just as simple as this: beat, boo doo, beat eat, boo.
Yep.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right.
Yep.
Take me up now, girl. Step
Yeah, and even when the drums don't do it, it still works.
Don't let it die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me back my world.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's the
it.
move.
Deet, boo doo, be deet, boop.
Yes. That's right.
Is that Polly?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Oh my god.
Me too.
Oh. Oh, Nate.
What?
You know what I'm about to say?
I don't.
Sopranos EP.
Ooh, wouldn't that be wild?
I don't like that kind of talk.
Dude, we have to do a Sopranos EP.
I feel like at that point, are we just beyond parody of ourselves if we start doing like fucking? Let's do West Wing. Like once we cross into like serious dramas. Man, I don't know.
I mean, dude, we've already done. Dude, we've done fucking Star Trek: The Next Generation. Come on.
Yeah, but there has to be a level of camp. Star Trek is camp, right?
Yeah,
Sopranos
yeah.
isn't very campy. I feel like you can dub it out if there's a level of camp to it. If it's in any way like serious, I feel like I don't think it's gonna track. It doesn't register as it's like, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? If you look through our back catalog, man, everything is campy. There's not one thing that you couldn't squint and say that's fucking campy as fuck. You know.
But the 90s-ness of it might...
Yeah.
It may now be entering that zone.
Zombie stuff, campy. Christmas, campy. Blue Velvet, that's maybe not so campy.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like the David Lynch
isn't
vibe
quite
that
so
we already
campy.
got going on.
Yeah.
Did Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks has a level of camp to it. I would say.
Okay.
There's
But not Blue Velvet.
War of the World, super campy. Kung Fu shit, campy. What else? Star Trek, obviously campy. Outer Limits, super
60s
campy.
Batman.
60s Batman, super
It's
campy.
like the definition.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm
Twilight
gonna play
Zone.
bass, and
I'm just gonna yell.
I'll keep lobbying about
Campy.
the Sopranos later.
Yeah.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. Some caution here, got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
Dog.
Makes me want to stop
Unreal.
and back it up.
Unreal, y'all.
I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl.
Dude, Tommy. First of all, what
You
up?
made my life so worth living.
We're just absolutely demolishing this song right now.
Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up for speed.
Ooh. That was a slide. That was the electric slide, motherfucker.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl. It's still heat.
Yeah. Sure, take a solo right there. Why not?
Turn this over, oh, girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl.
I'm thinking that ending outro portion,
Yes.
even though it is vocally, that is the chorus.
You want to do the verse rhythm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think that's where the drummer is.
Yes, I think
He's
you're right.
he's playing the A section there.
Yeah, you're right.
I think the whole band should just play the.
I
the
think
main groove.
my intention for that end part originally, the way I had it was that's the only time it goes to like kind of really referencing the original bass. So it was it was intentionally made to be different right there. So I think you're on the right track if you. Yeah, it was supposed to be something kind of like that. So, we could try something like that,
What
but
would
I
it
don't
feel like?
I don't think you're off. You're totally on the mark that like that's different there, so you can do something different with the chorus bass line there now.
Let's see what it would feel like.
Yeah.
Pick me up, turn this over. We sit it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back.
What do they play exactly?
Yeah.
Because I think after you've been spending this entire time listening to what the other bass lines are,
Yeah.
it feels kind of busy.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right.
But it's
yeah, and
I gotta take off my high pass filter.
I have no problem with us.
Turn this over.
Sorry.
We sit it right.
This is so different from what we're doing.
Step.
All right, so they're doing that literally constantly.
Yeah.
Pick me up, turn this over. We sit it right. Take me up now, girl.
I don't think it really fits.
Yeah, it's too busy. You're right. I
they
think
should
do an interpretation of the verse rhythm, but with the chorus. Well, I guess it is the same chord. So yeah, just do the verse part over the chorus. That'd be cool. That's a cool
Yep.
enough change in itself.
I agree. And it's just the song coming home and then it ends.
Yep, exactly.
Tommy Husseinius.
Tommy's
What up?
here.
What up, dude?
Loves a good B3 support. Yeah, I
Totally
laid
does.
down two different B3 tracks on this yesterday, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Honestly, and the other thing I was gonna say, I was worried that once we plugged the vocal in, that I was gonna like have to redo all those little piano things and the B3 things I'm doing. Shit
the
fits
piano.
right in there, man.
I'm glad you've brought up the piano. The piano's fucking genius.
Thank you.
Very Roots Radix, very Night Nurse. And this new bass line with that Flabba whole gap, just like how it does on Night Nurse, it features those little subtle piano moments that are they're happening in the background.
Right.
It's
Yes.
totally way back in the back of the mix.
Yep.
But your ear follows it. It's part of
Yep.
the featured melody that your brain is following
Right.
because there's space.
Yep. Because this isn't even gonna be the melody. There's gonna be a horn melody right here.
Oh, really? There's one here?
Yeah, there'll be horns there. So that'll just be a nice like counter melody. You know what I mean? That will be in the background.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just happy that they're not none of the little piano or little B3 moments I'm doing. None of that shit steps on the vocal ever. So I'll actually be able to use that stuff, which I'm happy with because I really like it.
Yeah. All right, let me get the end of this swung.
Yeah.
Don't let it die, girl, it's still here. Don't let it die, girl, it's still here. Don't let it die, girl, it's still here. turn this.
Oh man.
Okay.
Even
I got
taking
so
even taking the bass away sounds better now. Man. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Really happy with this. God, I'm so glad you're playing on this. Holy fuck.
Thanks, man. Me too. Me too.
Pick me up, turn this on, oh girl.
Oh yeah, dude.
Be sitting right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Be sitting right. Take me up now, girl. Oh no, don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Oh yes, we will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we'll survive.
There you go. That's how it's done, folks. Holy shit. Man. Went from like to love. And then quickly from love it to gotta have it size as well.
Is that Cold Stone Creamery? Is that what that is?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Me toil part time at Ja Cold Stone Creamery. That's all I have to say about that.
Pick me up, turn this on,
Nice.
oh girl.
Let's listen to this ending.
Be sitting
Actually, let's do a listen through
Yeah.
of everything that we just did. See if there's any parts that we want to.
Tommy
Just
asking a
change.
question. He's asking, what Leslie B3 do you use? I use pretty much all the synths, keys, sounds, everything I do, I use Arturia. Arturia has really, really excellent emulations of vintage
Yeah,
synths and stuff like that. So
exactly. It's called, let's see, Arturia B3 V2.
yeah, it's really, really nice. Super versatile. Sounds real. Good presets. I don't always love Arturia's presets. Sometimes a lot of them are like ridiculous. It's like shit I would never ever use. But
Yeah, it's a mixture. They do have good stuff in there.
there's
Some
good stuff.
companies have like none of their presets are quality.
Yeah.
Some companies, but
Yeah, and the cool thing about Arturia is you can buy presets. You can just go buy like some sound designer created fucking like we did this for a bunch of stuff. Like some like sound designers that like did all like Giorgio Moroder like presets for stuff or like Bowie presets or Beatles
they
or Pink
sound
Floyd.
exactly like
Yeah,
the original.
it
Yeah.
sounds exactly the same, which is great for someone like me who's a professional ripoff artist who needs stuff to sound exactly the same. Yeah, so it's great. But yeah, I don't have any UA stuff. I've never really fucked around with UA as much as I would like to. My setup in here is kind of
It's kind of expensive too.
yeah, it's expensive as well. I feel like if I ever build like a Go rig, like a portable recording rig, I will absolutely set it up with UA. That's the way I would do it. But yeah, for my home studio, I've got a whole different interface brain. That is Apollo Antelope. So don't need UA or anything like that right now. But anyway, wow, Brandon. Way to go,
All right,
bud.
let's listen through this. Find any.
Yeah, Tommy says
Whatever's-
mainly just great to relive the Capital Chambers. I agree, man. I fucking hate that those are proprietary UA. I would love to have those. I would use it all the time just for nostalgia's sake. I would throw Capital Chamber on everything. But oh well.
That could be a little cleaner.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Dude, this is so fucking sick.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through.
Haven't heard from John Roy in a while, so I can only hope that he's in the laboratory right now.
Back the trust.
rapidly adding horns to this.
Please work with me
I think he's working on his Bim Scala
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Take me up, turn this over. We set it right.
So sick, dude.
Take me up now, girl.
Should I edit the drums so they hit with you every time?
I don't know. I think you could experiment with it. I'm not satisfied with the rhythm though. I don't think it should be bip bop bop bip bip.
Yeah, I was
It
kind of
clashes
thinking
with the vocals.
bip boop boop.
Bip bo.
Yes, bip. The second, yeah, shouldn't be
Bip, bo,
bip,
bo,
bip
bip,
twice.
bo. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, let's try that. See how it sounds.
Please work with me now. Working it for you.
Or what if you even skipped that one altogether?
Take me up, turn this over.
Bump, bo, bo,
We set it
bo,
right.
bump, bo, bo. Pause. Bo, doot, boo, doot. Nothing. Pause. Boom.
Oh, bam, bo, boom.
Nothing.
Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
you could do that too.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I because that's preserving the flabba gap.
Yeah. Okay,
It-
that was
it-
gonna be,
it-
that was
that-
literally
that's
my
the
question.
spot.
Is what is that flabba?
Yeah, so that would be keeping it. It would be keeping the same rhythm that is in the verse section.
Right.
So yeah, so this is us now fully discarding John's note.
Sorry, John. Well,
Please work with me now. Working it for you. Take me up, turn this over. We set it right.
oh my God, it's so sexy.
Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Man, I hate it. I hate to say I love that. I said I hated it, but that was the opposite of how I
Yeah.
feel.
It's pretty sweet, and I mean, it's a good example of one of those things where it's like you're, like everything in my like American bass player brain is
Yep.
like that is not enough.
Yeah.
You have to play more than that.
I mean, seriously,
But-
compare what you've.
I don't know. Maybe
Compare
not.
compare the bass line we have now to what I played. Like I'm so
Okay.
overplaying on this shit. It's crazy, and I thought it sounded great. Like this morning.
All right,
But
this
man.
is what Nate.
Yeah.
Take me up, turn this over. We set it right.
And it does sound good. Like
Yeah.
it's in there. It's in the groove.
Back, think of what we've
But
been
like the space we've preserved
Don't let it die.
with the new shit. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's so much better. It really
Here's
is.
the new one.
Take me up, turn this over. We set it right.
It's oh my
Take
God.
me up now, girl.
Maybe every other one.
Think of what we've
Okay.
been through.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be gap, no gap.
Yeah.
Gap, no gap.
Yeah.
John says, prepped a rental back. I know I missed something.
Yeah.
I
you
can
did.
tell. I can feel it.
Well, we sent you some tracks. That's the first thing you probably missed. We sent you these stems to add some hornage whenever you get whenever you're feeling horny, John.
Working it for
Let's try this.
Take me up, turn this over. We set it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
I got it toward the end. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait,
Working
let's
it for
play
you.
through it.
Take me up, turn this over. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
I kind of think you should still do a single.
Okay, single.
Like bump, 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 boom, bump, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom. Okay.
Yeah.
Working it for you. Take me up, turn it. Working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back.
Maybe not.
Think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Maybe not. I don't really like
Yeah.
that actually in retrospect.
Yeah, I don't know. What is the right move? Maybe it is the original line. I just need to. It might come down to because I forgot to mention the third important element that makes Flabba-lines is his note length.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the main one, like those first and third notes have to be just that length.
Right.
It can't be.
Right.
That's something else. It has to be.
Right.
It has to mimic the drum.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not have been working just because the note lengths weren't like respecting the vocal.
Right.
Possibly. Let's try that. See what happens.
Working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
It's hard.
So I don't know what it's like to listen to it, but to play it, that feels the most natural.
Yeah. It's hard because you've given us like 4 different like amazing dope options to go with for the chorus. It's like genuinely hard because the one where you totally laid out, I did really like a lot, but I almost felt like that was almost too much.
Mm-hmm.
I like that
that-
more than what you did last time though.
Yeah, same. Here, well, let me listen.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Subscribed Mr. Whiteside. Is this more convergence between Alistair and John up here? Is that what I'm seeing? Fun.
Yep.
Fun.
Subscribing to each other now.
Oh yeah.
Let me try this other option. Which
Tommy-
is to
Tommy says, inspiring bass playing, digging those shorter note grooves. I agree. I totally agree, Tommy.
yeah,
On
man.
the inspirational front and on the him playing it better front as well.
Yes, we're bringing in the wisdom of the great Flabba-Holt today.
Yeah.
Should probably have a picture of him in the thumbnail, I think.
It's not okay. Wow. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
kind of turned into a Flabba.
Should we call the
Flabba
show?
show.
This episode should be called Flabba-Dabba-Ding-Dong or something like that.
Exactly. Flabba-Dabba-Doo.
Flabba-Dabba-Doo.
Working it for you. Take me up,
We can't decide between two, so he comes up with a third. Which is the best one, I think. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
Maybe it's just because it's something I can't play ever. I really love that rhythm, though.
So what I did there is took, maybe we should have a picture of whoever, Andy, who is the bass player for Black Seeds, please? Because I actually dipped further into the Black Seeds style to get that rhythm.
I think it's...
which I think is the answer. So it's beam, boom, beam, no, beam, boom, beating, boom, ding, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum, ding, ba-dum, beating, bum, ding, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum.
Gotcha. Sick.
Okay, let's see how it feels on listen back.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been
Okay, one more change.
through. Don't let it die.
Okay. Don't fuck... Brandon, don't fuck me right now. Don't fuck me, Brandon. I like this a lot. I really like this.
All right, I think
What's the change? What's the change?
The only thing is that when it comes back, I think that gallop is too much. Should
Okay.
just be ding, ba-dum, bing, boom, ding, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum.
Okay, yeah.
think
Okay,
so.
fine. That's okay.
Hanging on the fundamental is always a boss move.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited to lock in with you on the stick. This is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, man. Right, yeah, because it has to be a thing also that's going to be cool.
For the guitar to lock in with all of a sudden.
Exactly. Yeah, this is not just a bass line now. This is like a moment,
Yes.
a melody that guitar and bass are featuring together.
Yes.
Andy says, "Sorry, I was out of the room. Unexcusable." Bass player for who? Who is the bass player for
Excusable.
for the Black Seeds?
I don't know.
Because we are taking inspiration and ideas from that person
Yeah.
quite a bit today as well.
Working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Sick. Yeah, I got you.
That's my thought.
I love it. I think that change was right, actually.
Okay. Okay, let's hear it in context.
Yeah.
And I also want to... I mean, honestly, to be honest with you guys, whenever I'm tracking bass on a song, once it gets to this point where like I've already recorded a really good version, a really good track, but
Yeah.
I'm now finding little improvements,
Yes.
what I want to do is just go back and re-record the entire thing. Now that it's cohesive. You
Do
know
it
what I mean?
if that's what you want to do, unless you're saying that you're just being crazy or something.
No, I don't think that's crazy.
No,
It's
I don't think
just-
so either.
So, and it takes the same amount of time as listening back to just
Yeah.
fucking play it again.
Totally.
You know?
And at this point, yeah,
So-
the verse, you don't have any problems with the verse, and now you're dialed in on the choruses. So
This is so good. Andy just answers the question. Currently, Tim Jerry, Jerry, don't know how to pronounce it. Do you know if that is the person who played bass on what is the name of the album? I can't remember the name of the album, but it's the one that has like Love is a Radiation. That's the song in particular that I'm taking this idea from. Love is a Radiation. And it has Come to Me and was it like Take Your Chances?
I'm unfamiliar with
All
these.
that good stuff.
I gotta get into these bands.
Yeah, this is a genius album. I can't remember the name of the album, but whichever one of their albums has those songs, it's a masterpiece. Check it out.
The ratio of like reggae I listen to reggae I make is like borderline shameful. Like I really should listen to more reggae than I do, and I do listen to a lot of reggae, but like I'm definitely not hip to a lot of the newer stuff.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, this album that I'm talking about, I think it came out in like 2008 or something.
That's new for me.
All right. Here we go.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. Some caution here, got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. All demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl. You made my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up for speed.
Nice.
Okay. I think there's moments to keep it there.
I really just heard there was a couple chorus moments where you just kind of changed the rhythm up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't nail it. Let's see. I think I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep all the way through the first chorus.
For you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
So Just doing some editing. Chopping. Choppity chops.
Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Okay. Then I'm going to go back. Keep everything from the second verse on. And just replace the choruses. And I think we got it.
Yeah, that's all I heard. That was treble.
'Cause I think the original take that I took before, from this point on in the song after, was really good. Like I like what I played in the bridges and the intro and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna replace this chorus 2, and then I think we have it.
Sick. Then I'll do the stick thing, and yeah, then it's pretty ready for you to do vocals after that whenever you have time, and John has the other stem, so
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Andy says Solid Ground. That's the name. Their 4th album. Producer Mike Fabulous.
Mike Fabulous, Mr. Wonderful over here.
How
Shark
could you go
Tank.
wrong with that name? Yeah.
I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, girl. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl. You.
Okay. What do you think? Was that good?
Yes.
You make my life so. Take me up, turn this over, girl.
And I did play the bridges, right? Okay, listening on from this point.
You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up for speed.
Solo.
Solar.
Oh yeah.
This will be a horn solo, I believe, but or a bass solo. Fuck it.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl. It's can heal. Take me up, turn this over, girl. We said it right.
you got it, man.
Yep. There it is. There's some
Fucking sick, dude.
New Zealand style Flabba-Holt bass.
Yeah. Wow, Funky Canuck is back. Just in time, we just finished
Yay.
Brandon's bass part, and it sounds fucking sweet. I'm over the moon about that part. And I'm honestly really glad you took the time to get all the little nuances down. Like we've said before, we really want this this submission to be good. Our last one was kind of left for hopefully volume 5, maybe 6, volume 7. I don't know yet. So we want this one to make it on the first compilation.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see.
Funky
Okay,
Canuck, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, man. Let's see. I'm going to render this one.
Sweet. Yeah, send me that bass, and then
Should probably send it to John too, right?
yeah, might as well. Be better if he has that.
Okay.
And he's got this temp guide vocal as well, so he should have the full cool experience of doing this.
Yay! All right. Good job, team. So, what else, Nady Poo?
Well, I want to do this lead guitar / stick thing, and I think I'm just gonna play. Aside from the choruses, I'm just gonna pull like way back because there's already so much little. There's so many nice little flavor moments in all the keys, and there's gonna be horns coming too, so the guitar really doesn't need to do too much. It's kind of just gonna little moments of flavor, and then really the main parts will be when the chorus comes around and that locks in. That'll be super fun.
Okay.
And then we could listen to I'm kind of feeling a little long in the tooth today, to be honest.
Yeah, we've been
Going for 3.5 hours almost.
there. We go. Yep.
So
no wonder
maybe
I'm feeling it.
yeah, maybe we skip Auld Lang Syne today and Nine Inch Nails. We'll save those for next week to check out.
Okay.
But that's exciting. I should be able to dub out Auld Lang Syne really soon.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Nine Inch Nails, this is probably the like by the next show.
Mm-hmm. It'll be like done.
It'll probably be done. This is
Yeah.
like, and I don't have like the whole session to get into.
Yeah.
I just kind of have a early version
Yeah.
to play. So you're welcome to hear it if you want. I'll leave it up to you.
I think if it's ready, let's
No,
hear it. That'd be fun.
I really want you guys to hear it.
Let's hear. Okay,
obviously.
if Brandon really wants to
If
show
you
Nine Inch
can't
Nails, so
tell,
we'll show Nine Inch Nails for sure. We'll do this.
I realized as I was saying that, like, I really want to play it.
Sick. Yeah, we'll listen to it for sure. We'll listen to that instead of Auld Lang Syne. That'll be good. And we'll do Auld Lang Syne next week along with. I'm still not saying it right, huh? Auld Lang Syne. Auld Lang Syne. Even though it looks like it says Auld Lang Syne. Okay, that's what it looks like. All right.
I love it. I love it.
Don't read a word how it looks. It's like don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't read a word how it looks. That's good. That's good advice.
We've had so much sage advice during this episode, and go ahead. That's another one. It's another one. You guys can keep that one.
So I'm getting this transfer going to you and
Alright.
John both.
Sweet.
With bassy basses.
Sweet.
But I can do that after. Are we waiting on me? Are you ready?
Yeah, I just need your bass, and then I will get this part going in. I'm gonna get
Okay,
this
cool.
vocal set up too.
Okay, so you are gonna record guitar right
Yeah,
now?
I'll do guitar right now,
nice.
just so we're just done with this, and then
Okay, sorry, I thought you.
and then we'll do Nine Inch Nails.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I was like totally not focused on
Yeah,
anything.
me neither. Yeah, this is the part of the show
Where we're
our
both like
brains start
hungry.
melting.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah.
hungry and tired.
Yes.
Elton has to pee probably or something. We're just distracted and tired.
But I'm excited to hear you just nail this guitar part in like one pass.
I think I will. I think I will because really, I'm gonna lay out for most of it, other than the choruses. It's just gonna be real subtle stuff. Because I don't want to step on the cool organ stuff we're already doing. And I also want to leave room for whatever John Roy does and whatever you do vocally. Who fucking knows?
I mean, the pockets that I'm in
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
going to be exactly the same as what he is.
I feel lucky that this song worked out so well. Because really, it's hard to tell until that stripped vocal was put in there. That's the first time I was like, "Oh my god, we did a good job!" Like this.
Yeah,
is
like is this actually gonna suit
Yeah.
the original song? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Until that came in, I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, because you could make something that has like a pulse or a feel that like the original vocal part just doesn't
Yeah.
vibe with,
Yeah.
and you can
Totally.
find out when it's like too late.
Yep.
You have to start over.
Funky Canuck says, I was trying some of your tape delay methods after the last stream. Not on a real tape delay, but thanks for some good tips. Hell yeah, man. All the stuff we talked about last week applies to any of your tape plugins, or at least it should, you know, if they're cool. Which I'm sure they are.
What delays are you using?
Yeah, good question.
Out of curiosity.
Funky Canuck, let us know.
Well, you can see like my camera gets degraded as I'm uploading
Yeah.
this wave file. It's like,
Yeah, dude.
yes. Ooh. Smoke and Mirror sound system. Band of Gold. Brandon. Good. That's right. I'm gonna be. That's my next project is to finish recording some tracks for yet another upcoming Smoke and Mirror sound system.
Sick.
Swung.
Sick.
Yes, it's coming at you, John.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And I want
Fret not.
I want to dub all of them. I'm starved for dub lately. I haven't dubbed out any tracks since Christmas, so
John, you're not giving Nate his
ready.
dubs.
I'm ready for dubs, y'all.
Why
I've
are
got a
you
lot coming up.
starving Nate?
I've got a lot of dubs coming up, so it's okay, but I always want to dub Smoke and Mirrors if I can. Oh
Okay.
god.
I'm sending you and John the
Okay.
link to the WeTransfer right now. There you go.
Sweet.
Boom, boom.
I take it we don't need we're gonna skip the collab idea, yeah. We don't need that. I feel like that's only gonna make it busier now, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, I like your idea of, trying out tracking that kind of like later on in the process. Once there's
Yeah.
horns in,
Yeah,
once
yeah,
there's
yeah.
final vocals in, see if it belongs, if it's adding, or
Right.
if it's just cluttering. Yeah.
Agree. All right.
Oh, here he goes.
You shall be dubbing madly. Hell yeah, dude. I want it.
Funky Canuck says it's the one bundled on the MPC-1 air tape delay, I
Okay,
think.
cool. Sweet.
Not familiar with that one.
I think I remember that one. I think I do remember that. Is that an Ableton thing? Am I crazy? I don't know, but I feel like that might be an Ableton one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay.
I like that slap
Yeah. the slap's super
tape delay
nice.
on there.
Slap is super nice. Real tape delay just for tracking. How fun is that? All right.
Just for tracking, yeah.
Sure.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear how this turns out. This could, who knows? This part could make it sound kind of stupid. Maybe, I don't know. I hope it sounds good. Let's give it a little shot here, though. All right, here we go. Oh, not that song. Not
That's
that
the
track.
original
That's the
drum
origi-
intro.
Yeah, the original's in there.
Nice.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. Some caution here, got to build back.
Let me turn this vocal up. You had it cranked and it sounded fucking sweet.
Yeah, you got a vibe with him.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through.
Yeah, and I'm already playing too much. Really want to play less.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, got to build back the trouble. Please work with me now, working in it for you.
Here it comes.
Take me up, turn this over.
Okay, let me listen to your bass part in the chorus one more time, just so I have it.
Take me up, turn this over. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step.
I don't know. Do you think that sounds good?
I think we might need your guitar a little louder
Yeah, that's
to
true.
hear it. But yes, I think it does, and I think it's a really good homage to the original.
Yeah, that's true.
Song.
That's true. That's true.
It totally.
Working it for you. Take me up, turn this over. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step
awesome.
back, think of what we're through. Don't let me down. Give me back my world. Know that sometimes it can get so rough.
Tommy H says, "You guys always inspired me to play my humbucker guitar more often. Usually a single coil diehard. Yeah, man. It's all about that salt and pepper, man. You can't use only salt, no pepper."
Take me up, turn this over, girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we're through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl. turn this over, girl. Be sitting right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up,
Elton is liking it.
be sitting right.
Yeah, he just had to come in there and be like,
Up now, girl.
is this you? Are you really playing this?
Don't let
Sounds
it
great.
die. Back it up now, girl. Oh, yes, we will survive.
Wow. There's some Jimmy Page right there.
Yes, girl,
I think that was from like Down by the Seaside or something. I think he just played a lick from Down by the Seaside right now. That was amazing. Yeah, that was good, man.
That was fun.
I think I'm realizing we may need some copy and pasting of the bass from the first chorus to the second one.
Okay.
I think I played it different. Because the correct way is how it is in the first chorus.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there's a ba-da-ba-dum-bum. When it does that thing where it hangs on the G note,
Right.
there's a
okay.
pickup into it, and I think I left out the pickup.
All right. I'm dropping first chorus into chorus 2. Let's listen to it.
Take me up, turn this over, girl. We sit right. Take me up now, girl.
It sounds so good. And it's totally validated when the guitar is playing it too.
Yeah.
Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We sit right.
And then,
Back it up now, girl.
oh yeah,
Maybe actually I might want to
the slide.
the slide I
is
have to
in there.
move over. Yeah.
And I think
Step.
the guitar, you should do something with that slide too. Because it sort of clashes when you're playing a G note.
I
and the
think I'm
bass
just gonna
slides.
take myself out right there. I'll just have myself come out a little bit early. While that happens.
By the way, you got some homework from Sidewalk Andy.
Oh, I see that.
It says, Nate, until you have dubs to dub, then
Dubs to
listen
dub.
to, and then he tells you like 5 things. Fly My Pretties live at Bats. Trinity Roots first album True.
Okay.
Black Seeds, Keep on Pushing, The Sun.
Don't let it die. Back it up.
And then you'll know everything
We sit
that Andy wants you to know about Kiwi reggae.
Oh, cool.
We sit right. Back it up now, girl. You make my
Yeah, the guitar is still pretty quiet. I'll turn this up a little bit.
take me up, turn this over, girl. We sit right. Take me up.
It's kind of nice that it's just like a ghost of it. It's like very subtle. It's not like hitting you over the head with it. I kind of don't mind that.
I wish it was louder, personally.
Okay, fine.
I think it sounds really good.
Okay, all right.
Ding, doo. Because look at the original song. Like,
Yeah, it's like very prominent. That's true.
beaty, boo-deepy, boo-deepy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me just fuck with it a little bit. I think there's just like a little too much like low end in it for me that I just want to kind of get a little bit of that out.
Take me up, turn this over.
Oh no! It's all buzzy. Fuck me, dude. All right.
And he says, well, that's just a
Step
book of Wellington Sound, Beginner's Guide. All right,
cool.
nice, man.
All right. I'll deal with this later. Maybe I have to redo that. We'll see. But for now, let's listen to Nine Inch Nails and then close the show.
Okay, you're gonna revisit Dot.
Yeah, I might have to redo it. That's okay.
By the way, I'm saving a photo of Andy's comment giving the crash course of Wellington reggae. I recommend everybody saving that comment because that's something I want to know about.
Nice. Sweet.
I am a big admirer and like just amateur when it comes to Wellington reggae.
Yeah,
And I want to know more.
I'm not familiar with the scene either, so we need to learn before we inevitably do a playback episode on it.
Dude, yeah, right. We did the whole Steel Pulse thing, the whole thing talking about UK reggae. We could talk about New Zealand reggae, Wellington reggae.
That'd be fun. We did kind of mention, me and Brandon off the stream last week or the week before. We do want playback to cover kind of any and all genres, but like recurring theme of playback will be more so than other genres. We'll do lots of reggae. I think we have to. It's part. Our channel is all about reggae. I think it's good to show where we pull influences from elsewhere, but a big part of this whole channel for us is just teaching people about reggae music and how, not only how to make it, but also like where it comes from and all the different styles. So I think that'll be fun. We definitely got to do way more reggae and different reggae scenes.
Yeah. He says Catch a Fire. It's another great New Zealand
Hell
band.
yeah.
Are from
yeah.
Hamilton, just south of Auckland in the North Island. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Different scene up there.
All right. So what have you done to Nine Inch Nails since we last heard it?
Okay, so yeah, last time we looked at it, and you guys gave me the idea because we were talking about how the original. So this is a reggae version of "Right Where It Belongs" by Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
And in the original song, there's a moment as it goes into the second and final chorus where the sound opens and becomes like the high frequencies and the low frequencies expand, and the sound of the entire track becomes way fuller. And
So excited to hear what you
it's really cool because, like, at least for me, when I listened to it the first time, you don't even notice that it's not there.
Right.
You don't even notice that the sound is small. But we were talking about how, like, the way that they do that, though, is like it's because of the arrangement, like the instrumentation. It's only the synth bass and this piano and one vocal singing. That's all. So you can make it small and it still feels natural. And so you guys gave me the idea, like, well, what if it was electronic drums or some kind of sample-based something until that moment? Because shrinking down acoustic drums just gives it away. Like,
it
it doesn't feel full.
It does.
So I experimented with it.
It's not a magic trick anymore.
That's right.
It's just a
I
filter.
experimented with it, and I didn't find an electronic drum situation that I really liked and that I thought
Interesting.
carries the energy and makes it feel right. And makes
Okay.
it feel full.
Okay.
So I did not. I abandoned that idea.
Okay. All right. So did you just have no? Is it just like a big synthy thing, kind of like the original?
Exactly.
I think
so.
that's cool.
I made the way that it was when I showed it to you guys last week, I think, better.
Wow.
So
cool.
it more in that moment of where the original opens up, my version shrinks down and then gradually opens.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
how the original does.
Cool.
So I think it's more effective than how I had it before.
Interesting. Okay. I'm excited to hear this.
Yes. Okay, so let's see here. Whoops. Let's turn down this volume. Okay. Here we go. Oh, and there's dub moments.
Nice.
See the animal in his cage that you built. Are you sure what side you're on? Better
Nice.
not look him too closely in the eye. Are you sure what side of the glass you are on?
copycat trails.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like, is the cross stick like way fatter or something?
Probably, yeah. Is it improvement or too much?
No, I like it a lot. It's like noticeable. Oh, fun. Wow. Those are great.
Synthy shit.
I love it. Yeah, it's great.
Would you find yourself afraid to
Yeah, this would be so long into the song to not have it be reggae.
Right, it would still not
Yeah.
happen. There would still be no drums.
It's really rough. Yeah.
just creations of your own?
Hey, do it perfect or do it different, right? There you go.
And your gods of the living
Alright, here it comes.
and the dead. And you're really all alone. You can live in this illusion. You can choose to believe. Keep looking, but you can't find the one.
And then gradual.
While you're hiding
Sick.
in the trees. What if
Sick.
everything around
And then there's the sound effects of this crowd
Oh, wow.
in the back. That's in the original.
Wow.
It's just this like, you can't tell if this crowd is like angry or happy.
Yeah, yeah.
They sound both.
is in a elaborate dream?
I think this cover is going to do really well for you.
It's your reflection.
I hope so.
Is it all you want it to be? What if you could look right through the cracks? Would you find yourself afraid to see?
That guitar is so sick. Is that just your foot rocking a wah pedal?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really good.
Manual foot action.
Yeah. Smoke and mirrors, let's make it happen, dude. I'm down. Bad. Yeah, whatever you did to the snare, there's like the sharpest crack to that cross stick now. Like the snare in particular, it's just like that just cracks. It's really nice.
Yeah, man. One of these days, one of these weeks, I'll, especially once I transition over to the new computer, and I can screen share.
How is
what I'm
that coming,
doing
by the
with
way?
you guys? I'm just waiting for like a gap in
Yeah.
projects,
Yeah, I hear
which
ya.
hasn't happened,
Right, right.
because it's going to take like probably almost a week until it's not like holding me back
Right,
at all,
right. Definitely.
you know, and I can just work.
Yeah, it took me 3-ish days of like couple days of like trial and error, and then a day of just like it was working, but it was just transferring everything, and
Right.
then like also
Yeah.
just getting all the programs I had to work correctly, which they
Yeah.
do.
It's like 4 or 5 days
Yeah.
of working on it until until you're not hindered.
Also,
anymore,
just,
and
like,
you can just work.
Panicking that, like, you know, it's even gonna work.
Because problems are gonna happen. Like
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
is gonna not work, and you
Totally.
have to spend the time to fix it.
I had zero. Nothing I had on the old one doesn't work on the new one. I had to fix stuff to make it work, but like everything I had on the one that you have now works on this new one. So
Good. So once I, can screen share with you guys, I'll show you what I'm doing with that to make the snare and the cross stick.
yeah, that would be sweet.
Crack so much because it's supplementing the original acoustic sound with samples.
Wow.
Essentially, that's what it is.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, man.
well,
Thank
y'all.
you. There's some nice feedback, nice kind words. I see that in the chat. Thank you very much, y'all.
Oh, John's
Yeah,
got a little something. Should we play a little John nugget really quick
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah.
our way out the door? How about maybe we'll have John play us out. This
Yeah.
is Every Day is Exactly the Same.
Fuck yeah. So another 9 Inch Nails
Yeah.
reggae cover from Smoke and Mirror Sound System.
Yeah, dude. Ooh.
It's kind of low
Okay, I'm
to
turning it up.
me. I'm not sure for the
I'm
stream.
fading it in. I was trying to be cool.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just wasn't
It
sure
was
if it was
quiet.
really loud.
It was
for
super
you.
quiet.
I believe I can see the future. 'Cause I repeat the same routine.
Yeah, listen to Andy. Press the like button. It takes 2 seconds.
Smash.
Smash the like.
Patreon, Bandcamp,
Might have been a
YouTube.
dream. I think I used to have a voice.
Dude, this is sick.
It's amazing. This is so good. Yes.
Now I never make a sound.
And they're both from With Teeth also.
Yeah, totally.
And I just do what I've been told.
Yeah, so John's saying we do your song and this song as like double A side with Black Market dubs for each. I think that's a great idea. I would love to do that.
I'm in for that.
Every day is exactly the same.
All right, y'all.
Every day is
so good.
exactly
We're gonna play you out with this. We'll let this play out over the outro. But
Yes. All right.
love you guys. See you
Thank
next
you,
week.
everyone. We'll see you next week. Every Thursday. Remember, YouTube, Bandcamp,
Patreon.
Black Market Dub, and YSL. Check it out.
Yeah.
We love you.
Come join. We need subscribers. Do it. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye. Goodbye.
Sometimes I think I'm happy. Sometimes, yet I still pretend. I can't remember how this got started, but I can tell you exactly how it will end. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. I'm writing on a little piece of paper. I'm hoping someday they might find. Well, I'll hide it behind something that they won't look behind. I am still inside here. A little bit comes bleeding through. is no love here. There is no hope. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love.